evening, culés, bon nit, culés, and welcome to Camp Nou. Welcome to match 31 of La Liga. Welcome to Barça Athletic. Welcome to the special night of San Joan La Rebella, very special day here in Catalonia. Welcome to Barça Live. We've got to admit that last weekend was a bit hard to do with our draw at Sevilla, coupled with Real Madrid's victory against Real Sociedad at Anoeta, made us lose the top of the table, that top spot. But hey, no more mistakes allowed, but we're not going anywhere. We're still standing. We know that there are 8 games ahead of us. That's 24 points to fight for, and we're going to go for them. We want them all, starting today. And with that, the following 11 lineup that will start the game. With Ter Stegen on the goal, Semedo, Piqué, Lenglet and Jordi Alba on defense. With Sergio Busquets, Arturo Vidal and Arthur on the midfield. And the forward lines for the big ones, for the MSG, for Messi, Suarez and Antoine Griezmann. These are the 11 players that will be starting this game against Athletic Club here at Camp Nou tonight. Difficult one, and we'll be talking about all of that with Robert Van Eekhout from Barça Studios. Robert, how are you?
Hi Georgina, we're back 3 days later. Another Barça game, this time at Camp Nou,
Only
second
3 days
time
later,
here.
yeah.
Yes, exactly. And yeah, I'm excited about this one. We're no longer in the front runner seat. We're chasing Real Madrid now, even though we're level at points with them at 65. That win that they got at Real Sociedad, combined with our draw at Sevilla, puts them at the top of the table. So we're going to have to chase them now and wait for their mistake. I'm confident that that will happen, but it is true what you said, that we can't make any more mistakes in these 8 remaining games. I like the lineup. Setien's coming out with everything he has. The MSG together for the first time in a starting lineup since we've returned from quarantine.
Yes, from quarantine, and since, well, Suarez has been injured for a long time, so this is the first MSG in a long time. I'm excited too for this lineup and for the rest of games. I think we really got to focus on our games, on our duels, go for our points and put all pressure on Real Madrid. In fact, if we win tonight, we'll go resting with 3 points, being 3 points ahead of Real Madrid. That's going to put all this pressure on them, and I think that's what we got to do. I think you're with Mike there at Barça Studios. Mike, how are you?
Hi, Georgina. Fine, and you?
Hey, I'm good. What do you think of the lineup?
I'm really happy to see this lineup. I think it's the one that we have for today. I'm happy to see Messi, Suarez and Griezmann together again after that long time. And waiting for these 3 points and hopefully a really good win at home.
Do we have Sarah too? Do you have her, Robert?
We're waiting for her connection, but she'll be joining us from Barcelona because she's back now from Belgium, where she spent quarantine. So she's back. So it's her return to the studio here is closer. We'll be connecting with her in just a minute. Georgina, we talked about the MSG. I like that Artur is in the lineup today as well. We know that Frenkie de Jong once again is out injured. Also Sergi Roberto is out. The obvious substitution there is Nelson Semedo.
Yes, as you were saying, we learned this week. Okay, by the way, all this noise that you're hearing, all those explosions, there's nothing going on here at Camp Nou, but as we said at the beginning, it's a special night here in Catalonia because we're celebrating what's called La Rebella de San Joan. Okay, it's San John's night. Not only the shortest night of the year, but it's also a very special one here because we've got huge traditions like going out on the streets and having fireworks around the city, doing bonfires on the beach. I don't know if you are like big fans of this or not. I'm not afraid of all this noise, but for example, I have a dog. He struggles a lot with that. But it's a big night for celebration here in Catalonia, and although it's going to be slightly different this year due to all the COVID security measures and protocols and stuff, we wanted to greet Feliz Rebella to all Catalans watching from here and around the world. Do you usually celebrate this, Robert and Mike?
I do usually celebrate it, Georgina. I enjoy the firework display. I don't enjoy the fact that all the kids, all the youngsters go and throw their own fireworks. That puts me a bit on my nerves a little bit.
Yeah,
but anyway, someone who might be hearing more fireworks than we are here in the studio in Barcelona is Sarah Salapor, and now I think we can talk with her. Sarah, can you hear me?
You guys, how are you?
We're fine. You're back in Barcelona, Sarah.
Finally!
Yes, I'm back. I'm back in my apartment in Barcelona. It's just a surreal feeling after almost 4 months being back in the city. And what a day! I'm back. San Juan and Barça play. It's a very exciting night.
Yeah, it's a combination we'd never had, Sarah. San Juan and Barça playing at the same time. I mean, if it's happened, it happened a long time ago. It hasn't happened recently because we're usually not competing at this time of the year. Sarah, let me know about your thoughts on the lineup.
This is the exact lineup I wanted. It's my ideal lineup. I love the midfield and MSG. I really want to see what they can do against this team. It's a very strong lineup, and I'm very glad Sofian put out these 11 players on the pitch.
Georgina, you have another special guest today.
Is he ready?
I think he is ready, yes.
Can he hear me? Alish, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Alish? Because we're kind of apart here. Okay. Do you hear me or not? Because he's not saying anything, but we'll be talking to Alish Santecana. He's the voice of Camp Nou, and I'm going to point exactly to where he'll be talking to us from. He's going to be right there, okay? Up in that cabin over there. I think it's the last one or just the one next to it. He's the speaker of Camp Nou, the announcer. He's going to give the lineups. He's been doing this for the last years, and he's a great guy. We also work with him on all the social media content, video content that you can enjoy online on our channels. And since he's the voice of Camp Nou and he has great views from the cabin, we wanted to connect with him. We'll be heading there as soon as we can. But in the meantime, yes, as you were saying, Robert, we have never had like San Juan and Barça together. It's going to feel weird, I've got to say, because I'm here at Camp Nou and we've been doing stories and stuff, and you're hearing all this noise from the fireworks. It's a bit disturbing, to be honest, sometimes to hear that noise. But I think that the players will be so focused on the game that they won't even notice that all this noise is going on. Should we move on to the tier list, Robert?
We could move on to the tier list, Georgina. I think we're having some trouble with the connection with Alish, so let's go on with this idea you've had, the tier list. Let me know what it's about.
Sure. Yeah. So the tier list, I'm sure that everyone at home already knows this because it's a huge trend lately on social media, and we're going to create a tier list, which is basically like a ranking of the rivals that are left to be faced in what's left of season. So I'm going to give you the fixtures that we'll still have to play, and I want you to put them, to sort them by the difficulty level that will be our game against them. So, for example, we're going to divide the categories in extreme, okay, for like the biggest game, difficult, D, for like a game that's in which we're going to struggle, medium, for games that you need to be aware of them, but they are teams that we should be able to win, and the W for winnable. And I want everyone at home, we're streaming on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, you know this by heart, and you know that we're reading the comments over here. So let us know, where would you put the following fixtures on, okay? E, D, M, or W. I'm going to start with the first, with Athletic Club, the one that we're facing today. Is it an extreme, a difficult, a medium, or a winnable game?
Okay, do you want our take, Georgina, here in the studio as well?
Yes, sure.
Okay, so I would say, Mai,
Yes.
that this is a difficult game, and I have one reason to say that.
Why?
We've played this side twice this season, and we've lost twice.
But if we count all the record, I think we can win it a little bit. So
Yeah, no, but you have to go with what's recent.
Yeah.
You have to go with what's recent, and we've lost to them in the Copa del Rey this season, 1-0, and we lost in the first game of La Liga this season, that spectacular bicycle kick by Aduriz. So for us, Georgina, here in the studio,
Yes.
difficult.
Difficult.
I gotta agree with you. I'm gonna go with difficult too, so we can already put that Athletic Bilbao crest on the difficult letter. Because, yeah, as you were saying, we have struggled like a lot with Athletic Bilbao, and we'll be talking about that too in a few minutes. But still, I think we can win it. Special night here at Camp Nou. All the players are really motivated to go and get those points because there's no room for error anymore. So, yeah. I'm going to put it in difficult and move to the next one, because on Friday we're traveling to Vigo to face Celta de Vigo. And my take here is I'm going to say it's a medium game. But what do you guys think? Celta de
Okay.
Vigo.
Wait a
I'm
minute,
seeing
you
your
said
comments.
Friday.
MW.
You're traveling Friday, but the team's playing Saturday, right?
Yes.
Okay,
That's it. That's it. We're traveling
I
the day
didn't know if I
before.
needed to reorganize my agenda here. I mean,
No, sorry.
I didn't know if there were any last-minute chances. Georgina says medium.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
on one hand, maybe I would think winnable because Celta are at the bottom part of the table, but on the other hand, they did win 6-0 the other day.
They win 6-0 the other day. They need to stay in the top flight,
Yep.
so they must win. And for us, in
They need the
Balaidos,
points.
sometimes
Yeah.
it's not that easy.
Yeah, exactly. We have
a little
struggled at
bit-
Balaidos.
yeah.
Okay, Georgina, we agree with medium. We agree with medium.
Good. So let's put that Vigo crest to medium.
Yeah.
And for example, Szczesny Deo, Christian. I can't even read your surname. I'm so sorry. It's also saying M for medium. So I think we all agree here.
Yeah.
Vigo 2, medium. Next one, Athletic de Madrid. Here at Camp Nou, next Tuesday, 10 p.m. I'm going to go with extreme.
Yeah,
Is there any discussion on this?
No, there's no discussion
doubts.
here. I don't think there's a debate. I mean, Cholo Simeone's side,
No debate.
they're in Champions League spots. No, there's no debate here. They have
No,
to be
no.
extreme difficulty.
Yes.
So we're going to put Atleti on the extreme level. Next one, Villarreal, next
Ooh.
Sunday, 10 p.m. too, at the Estadio La Cerámica. And I'm going to put that in difficult because I think they really want to ensure those Europa League spots. They need to win. And it's an away game, 10 p.m. with all the fatigue that means for the players. Do you agree with me at home? And at Barça Studios, obviously?
Yeah, we drew there 4-4 last season. You
Yes.
remember that? That was
Last
an epic
goals,
last goal
yeah.
by Lionel Messi.
And
Or no,
Suarez.
Suarez, sorry,
Suarez,
exactly.
yeah,
Messi
yes.
scored to make it 4-3 and then
Exactly.
Suarez 4-all.
Exactly. I
They've
think
come back
last minute.
strong after quarantine. Up until yesterday, they hadn't lost, all 1-0 wins. Yesterday, they drew 2-all against Sevilla, so they're doing quite well.
And we drew against Sevilla too, so it's
Exactly.
not that easy. It seems like it's going to be difficult for us, for sure.
Yeah,
I think-
so we agree, Georgina. Difficult.
Okay.
Difficult is the decision here. Put it in the orange
The
category.
level. Okay, so we're going to put it. Let's put it in the orange category into difficult. And I'm seeing a lot of this here. I'm seeing some M's, mediums. Villarreal is doing good this season, and I think it can be a place where we might struggle. Anyway, Villarreal to the D, and the next one will be another interesting one. It's going to be Espanyol here
Ooh.
at Camp Nou.
Ooh,
The Catalan derby.
the Catalan derby.
difficult.
I want to put it in difficult too.
Okay.
Difficult, right?
Yes, difficult.
Catalan
for
derby
sure.
is always
It's interesting because
difficult because they are always extra motivated, Georgina.
And they're,
they
yeah.
are at the moment they are at the bottom of the table. So if it was any other team, you would say that might be winnable. But it's Espanyol.
Yeah.
They've done harm in the past when they've been struggling in the relegation zone, and we've been fighting for titles. Although I really don't want to go there now, but I think it's we really gotta keep our eyes open there for Espanyol. So difficult.
Difficult,
Yes.
difficult, yeah.
Yes.
Some people are saying extreme. I wouldn't go
Oh.
with extreme, but yeah, I think.
Let's not forget we
not
drew
extreme,
at Cornellà
Zalan,
Prat
Sayif.
earlier on in the season as well,
Next
Georgina.
No, yes, I know. We struggled. I think it was the first game of 2020. What a year!
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
It was kind of, of something that was about to come, drawing at the RCD Stadium. Anyway, we're going to place Espanyol to the D level, difficult, and move to the next one, Valladolid.
Oof.
I think this one is winnable, isn't it?
Well, we've got to put one in the
Or am I being
winnable
too
category
bold?
at least. I
It
mean,
should be, yes.
if we want to win the league, we need to have winnable games as well, or think of them as winnable. So,
Exactly.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, from all the
Valladolid are a bit
teams-
in no one's land at the moment. So.
Exactly. Yeah. From now, from all these teams, I think it's the winnable one.
So we're going to put Valladolid to the winnable category also because I think it makes a big difference to go to Pucela in winter or summer. And in winter, they say that it is the coldest stadium
Yeah.
of all La Liga. So it's definitely some place that's super uncomfortable to play at. I have never been there, so I can't really tell you, but it's what people say. And I'm sure that the players are glad that this fixture was already set for May and that it will now be played mid-July because that's definitely going to make a difference. We're going to keep with the tire list until we make it to all the fixtures, but before that, we're here in Highway to Hell. This means that our players are already warming up, and it's also time, I think, to refresh their lineup real quick. You can see it here on your screen on the bottom, I think, too. But anyway, Anyway, we're playing with Ter Stegen in goal, with Semedo, Piqué, Lenglet, and Jordi Alba. In defense, with Sergio Busquets, Artur, and Arturo Vidal. In the midfield and forward line for the MSG, Messi, Suarez, and Griezmann playing tonight against Athletic Bilbao. That's the 11 players that will start that Quique Setién has chosen. And going back to the tier list, we just said Valladolid. We've got 2 games left until we're done with all of the season. It's going to be Osasuna.
Yeah.
The next one is Osasuna, and I think it's winnable.
I think
here at Camp Nou.
Yeah.
At Camp Nou, yes.
Yes,
At
we
Camp Nou,
struggled
yeah. If you want to win the league, you have to beat Osasuna at Camp Nou. Even though we drew against them, you were telling me, Mai, before.
Yes.
You
Yeah,
remember
with that
that?
Ansu Fati goal in the last minute, almost.
No, Ansu Fati scored it early in the second. Well, Ansu Fati scored his first
He
goal as a
scored
blaugrana there.
1-2, and then
Yeah, and then we scored the 2-2,
Yes.
but
And then,
the first goal was Ansu. Yes.
So yeah, winnable.
exactly. Yeah, we struggled at El Sadar. I think it's one of the hardest ambient atmospheres that I have seen in a Liga stadium. So it was definitely really hard to do at El Sadar. But I think here at Camp Nou also, Osasuna are like mid-table. They are not fighting for to avoid going into the second division, or they are not fighting for European positions either. So stop following my arm. So yeah, they are going. I don't think they have any fights going on. It's going to be winnable. And the last fixture, I don't know if it will be decisive or not. It's going to be against Alaves at Vitoria. We're going to play there. And I don't know what to say here.
Okay, Georgina, I'm going to give you my take.
Help us, people at home.
I'm going to give you my take here, Georgina, which is, I would usually put this game in the winnable category because you need to go into Alaves and beat them. But if we have the pressure that we need the win to win La Liga, and it's going to be tight until the end, if we are in that scenario, I'm going to put it up, one category up, and put it in the medium category. Mai?
Yeah, I think the same. And not just because of that, it's just because it's our last game in La Liga, and it's away from home.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, medium.
Do you
no
agree,
doubt.
Georgina? Medium?
Yeah.
I have to agree with you, and with everything that you said, I'm going to, we can place it on medium, because it's still far away, and there are like a lot of factors that we cannot think of already at the moment, but we'll see when the moment comes. It's going to be interesting. Anyway, that was our tier list. Let us know if you enjoyed this kind of content, because we can keep doing it on the show. I think you have, because there was like a lot of engagement on the live chat streaming. You can always interact with us. We set the lineup a few minutes ago. It's going to be on the screen any minute. I want you to rate it, okay, from 0 to 10 at home. Leave in the live chat. What do you think of the players that Quique Setién has chosen for this game? I think it's a very strong lineup, like the best that Quique Setién could find in his bench, and just pick the best players to go and play here tonight against Athletic de Bilbao. Time for predictions. So while you leave the lineup in the live chat, let's do predictions too. And I was really bold last week against Sevilla and really, well, way off. Missing Georgina went away, but today I hope she's back with a 3-1.
3-1. Okay, your prediction is 3-1, Georgina. Yeah. Okay, so time for me, for Mai and Sarah here to give our predictions. Of course, I'm going to go for a clean sheet because I always go for a clean sheet. Plus, we're on a good run of clean sheets at the moment.
Yeah. You've got 4 in a row, yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to go. I'm going to go here with a 3-0. So slightly different to yours.
Okay.
Mine.
I was thinking that. No, sorry. I was thinking it was very bold, like my prediction, but I see yours is even bigger. So okay.
Mine is 2-0.
I'm with you, but it's a difficult game.
2-0, Mai?
Yes,
that's reasonable.
2-0.
Okay. And Sarah, can you hear me? We need your prediction.
Yes, I'm going with a 1-0. I think it's going to be a very difficult and tight match, and the small details will make the difference in this game.
Sarah, you want us to suffer in here.
I just feel like it's going to be one of those
I couldn't hear Sarah.
Sarah said 1-0.
What did you say, Sarah? Because I couldn't hear.
1-0, Georgina.
And like a last-minute goal, or like scoring at the beginning and then suffering for the whole game, or how do you?
That would actually be suffering. I hope maybe in like the first half we score a goal, and then we just keep attacking. But I don't think there's going to be a lot of goals scored in this game. But we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong.
All right, all right. Well, thank you, Sarah, for that.
I think I preferred. I think I preferred your predictions when you were in Belgium, Sarah. To be honest, I mean, 1-0. Okay, that's going to make us suffer. Anyway, on the live chat, Matt Miller is saying we win 2-0 today. Tanario 4-0. Bold prediction here. Julia 3-0. Agrees with Robert. Vic 2 is saying 2-1. A lot of people, by the way, saying happy birthday, Messi. We'll be there in a minute too, because Messi is turning 33 years old tomorrow, and well, 33 years, becoming 33 years old is a huge milestone. But there's another milestone that he could hit today. 700 goals. We'll go there in a minute. By the way, Robert, are you 33 years old or not?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because I know you from the same year.
By royalty here. I mean, a professional tennis player today. It's Daria Kasatkina.
Oh.
Daria, how are you doing?
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, Daria.
Hello.
Thank you. First of all, thank you very much for joining us here on Barça Live today. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me. For me, it's such a present to be there now. I mean, at home, but to be with you.
Exactly. Bye.
Thank you so much, Daria. And Mae, I'm going to ask you some questions because the fans want to know all about you. So first of all, how do you experience the lockdown for you as a professional with no tournaments, any competition? How was it for you?
Well, it was tough. And at the same time, I enjoyed a little bit because I could stay at home a little bit longer than I used to. And not to fly, you know, every week from one place to another. And to practice and stay at home. Well, I couldn't do everything I wanted, but at least I could spend time in one place, which was for me a little bit like, I didn't get used to it, but I actually enjoyed the lockdown, to be honest.
Obviously, and you have played at Wimbledon, the US Open, in many different good tournaments around the world. And you can see today the Camp Nou is empty. For you as a tennis player, what does it mean? What impacts have for you to see a Camp Nou like this, no people in there?
Well, we used to play in these conditions as well. Our stadiums, it's not always full. So for me, it's quite usual to look at it. But soccer, especially on TV, it's different. But thanks to the guys who are making, you know, these electronic fans, so it's much better to watch it. Also with the sound, actually, I didn't feel the difference.
Obviously, yes. And we want to know, obviously, Robert and me, since when you're a Barça fan? When did you start this love for Barça?
I started to love Barça in 2010. So actually, already 10 years, I'm a Barça fan. Since I'm 13 years old. I remember my brother, he's a Barça fan as well. And when I was really small, he was watching the Champions League and he was coming to my room to wake me up so we can watch it together while my parents were sleeping. So they didn't know that I was watching soccer at the night, which was really fun. I didn't understand anything at that time, but I just enjoyed staying with my brother and watching something during the night.
That's one of the best years for Barça, for sure. And I want to know, have you met any player from Barça?
Well, once or actually twice.
Yeah.
In the VIP tribune, so I saw Rafinha. And yeah, but actually, personally, I met Bojan Krkić at that time. He was playing for Barça as well. But of course, I wish to meet not much more, everyone from the team.
That's nice. And before Robert asks you some questions, I want to ask you the last one. For you, I want to know your top 4 players on the whole time for Barça. Your top 4.
Well, Leonel Messi.
Yes.
Iniesta. Xavi. And I think I would pick up Ter Stegen.
Amazing. Thank you, Daria. Robert?
No, yeah, that's an interesting selection, Daria. One that I would agree with, I think. I mean, Messi, Xavi and Iniesta definitely have to be there. I understand, I've been told that you have quite the collection of different shirts. Have you got them with you?
Yeah. Yes, I have 2 more with me. from 2018-2019 season, and I've got like 5 more in Russia. Actually, I was collecting all the T-shirts since 2010. My first T-shirt was David Villa, number 7, from 2010 when he just came to Barcelona. So yeah, I have a lot of them.
Yes, and I understand you've been spending quarantine here in Barcelona.
Yeah, so I'm here already for 3.5 months, and I enjoy it so much. This is the best place to be during the lockdown, for sure.
Well, it was an interesting experience, all of this lockdown. About today's game, Daria, I would like to ask you about your prediction. What do you think we can expect from tonight's game, and a score prediction as well? What do you think the result will be?
It's going to be a tough match for sure, because Athletic is a very tough team, especially we lost last 2 matches. But I hope that Leo will make a present to himself for his birthday and will score. I think he's going to score 1 goal, and Barça is going to win 2-1.
I like that. Okay. Leonel Messi goal, a birthday present for himself, plus that would be his 700th goal in his career. I don't know what the equivalent of that would be in tennis, but it is just amazing. One final question, Daria. I think it's going to be a tight race until the end of the season with Real Madrid to see who wins the league. Can you give me a prediction on that as well?
I have only one prediction. I mean, everyone who supports Barca hopes that they're gonna win, and I mean, if they will fight every match and do their best, giving 100%, I'm sure they will get the trophy.
Well, thank you very much, Daria. We look forward to see you competing soon as well, and thank you very much for joining us here on Barca Live today. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much for inviting me, and Feliz Dia de San Juan.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Exactly. Have a nice Reveille de San Juan. Mai, the words of Daria Kasatkina.
I'm 100% agree with her, because my favorite players are Messi, Xavi, Iniesta, and Ter Stegen.
Well, there you go. There you go. Georgina, back to you.
Hey, because I was really listening to you and enjoying the warm-up, because they just started pressing free kicks, and you need to be aware of that, because you can get hit by a ball at any minute. But anyway, very interesting chat with Daria. I loved finding out about her, being a Barca fan, like such a diehard Barca fan, moving to Barcelona and being based here. Well, as you said, I can't wait to see her back on the court and play tennis, which is a sport that I love, by the way. And I wanted to show you something, because look at these jerseys that we have over here, okay, with names, and I wanted to explain what is this all about. These jerseys are part of a Barca action that's called We All Played, because for the game next week, Barça Atleti, Robert, Mai, and everyone at home, this is for you. You can get your jersey with your name on one of the seats, okay? All these stands will be covered in jerseys, and it could be one of yours with your name. So here, the place where I am sitting at the moment, could be with a jersey with your name, and after the game, the jerseys will be all disinfected, cleaned up, and shipped to your home. So it's a very moving tribute that Barca is going to be here, because for example, that is Paul Sanz jersey, and it's a special limited edition with Akishu and Tots. We all play, reminding everyone of these difficult times that we've been through. Part of the price that you will pay for the jersey will go to the Barca Foundation to raise a lot of funds to keep fighting against the COVID. So I think it's a very interesting, a very cool activation that we will have here at Camp Nou next week. If you want to get yours, you've got a link in the description if you're watching this on YouTube, on Facebook. If you're watching on Twitter, just look out for the hashtag WeAllPlay and get yours. I mean, these people already have, and we've put some of them here today. They are ready. They're going to stay here, and once the game is over, I'm going to send them back so they can be disinfected. I'm going back to my place. But I wanted to show you this because, yeah, I set them up before the warm-up started, and I don't know. I can't wait to see how Camp Nou looks with all of these jerseys placed around on on seats. If you haven't got yours, my Robert and everyone at home, I really suggest that you go and get them now, because obviously there's a limited space, so limited number of jerseys available. Go and get yours now before it's too late. And deadline is Friday. And yeah, that's it. And since we're talking about all the COVID situation and stuff that Barça is doing, there's a new security protocol about today, and it's because the players, you have seen them wearing masks and gloves for the last few games. The only one that was allowed not to wear a mask or gloves was the coach, like the main coach, Quique Setién for us, so that he could really communicate with his players on the field. But from today, only the substitutes will have to wear only the mask. They won't be obligated to wear the gloves. So I think that's good, because they are, well, wearing gloves is never comfortable, especially the plastic ones. So from today, it's a new measure that we've got. This new ease of the protocols and the security measures at Camp Nou. Still, they are keeping their social distance. As you see, all the ball boys are disinfecting all the balls every time that they go off the field and go back there. They've got the hand sanitizer. And yeah, to cover the fact that they are not wearing gloves, every player will have a small hand sanitizer, and you will see them applying them during the game if you're watching both the game or with us with Barça Live, because we'll try and send you images of how the players really wash their hands. Let me refresh you the lineup real quick, because I think that's the final hug, and this means the warm-up is just over. The players that will start the game against Athletic Bilbao are Ter Stegen in goal, Semedo, Piqué, Lenglet and Jordi Alba in defense, Sergio Busquets, Arturo Vidal and Artur on the midfield, back on a starting lineup, Artur, and the forward line for the MSG, the first MSG, Messi, Suarez, Griezmann in a long time. And if we talk a bit about the match, I wanted to ask you, Robert, what's the strongest point of Athletic Bilbao? What do we really need to be aware of?
Okay, well, I would especially take into account their aerial skills and the fact that they've both goals they've scored from have come from crosses from the right-hand side, the Aduriz goal and the Williams goal in La Copa del Rey is proof of that. I think we're going to have to be extra careful when they play the ball out on the wings, because they've got players like Kappa who can put a good cross in, and they're very dangerous with the likes of Williams. Raúl García's not in the lineup, but he could play in the second half. They're very good at getting inside the box and creating opportunities from there. So I would say that is the main issue today with Barça, as well as creating goal-scoring opportunities. We've struggled with that, both when playing against Athletic Bilbao and in the last couple of games. We've only created 5 shots on goal against Leganés, 4 shots on goal against Sevilla the other day. So we need to improve there, definitely create more opportunities and get in front of the goal of Unai Simón frequently.
Let me ask you for a random prediction, both you and Maya. Robert, for you, what do you think is going to be our full-time possession? How much do you think we'll be having the ball today?
Okay, 72%.
72%. We'll be in control of the game, according to what you think.
Yeah, I always look forward to Barca having control of the game. High number of passes as well. They've gone up in the last few games as well. We've played a lot of passes, not created much danger with them. That's what the improvement that needs to be made, be effective on those positions. But I still think we're going to keep the ball for most of the game.
And Mai, for you, I want to know, what do you think will be the whole team's passing accuracy? I'm asking Mai, but I'm asking everyone at home. Team's passing accuracy, how much?
88%.
Okay. Creating. I should have asked you about the total amount of passes, but I haven't. So let's see what do people have to say on the live chats of YouTube, of Facebook, of Twitter, everywhere. What do you guys think will be our possession? Leave it on the live chat. What do you think will be our full team's passing accuracy? We'll be reading that in a moment. We were saying it's going to be Messi's birthday tomorrow. He's going to turn 33. And he could, if he scores today, he could hit another milestone. He could have hit that against Sevilla last Friday, sorry. I don't even know where day we live in. But yeah, 700 goals, huge amount of goals. Don't laugh at me. No, it's insane. I mean, Monday, we're playing Monday, Tuesday, yeah. I'm going to ask you, Robert and I, about your favorite Messi goal, so keep thinking about it. But I've got Marc Brau on the other side of Camp Nou, Marc.
Hello from the other side.
Gira't.
Hello from the other side.
Dóna una volta. Hello.
Hello.
Hola. Keeps like on the whole other side of Camp Nou. Why aren't you here, Marc?
Well, because we know that the protocols of the league are... It's because the protocols of the league are very different always. We have to be in different positions. Now we are live in this position for Barça TV show, and we are here because after the game, as you know, we have to do the interviews with the Barça players, and that's the position from the right holders television, so we have to be in there from them. So that's the reason, because we are from the north goal. I'd like to be next to you, Georgina, but that's my position for today.
I prefer the south goal, also because it's the goal that I've been sitting here with my mom for my whole life. So I am always happy to have my position here at the south goal. But anyway, I'm going to come to you after halftime, because Barça usually, when we play, that's a fact that you need to know about Camp Nou, we usually start attacking to this goal. So that's where a lot of the goals happen, especially when we score in halftime. They always happen here in this goal. But today I'm going to move and go see you after halftime. I'm going to go to the goal when Barça is attacking. Anyway, Marc, I was asking Robert and Mae what was their favorite Messi goal with Barça or with Argentina, since we're saying he could hit 700 goals.
Well, it's quite difficult to choose one.
I know, just pick one. The first one that comes to your mind.
A lot of people think about the goal against Getafe. It was a very Maradonian goal.
Getafe?
But
obviously.
Today is a Barça Athletic Bilbao game, and there's something that Messi could do it now again. It's because he always faced Balenciaga in this side of camp, and it happened in 2015 with Messi and Balenciaga in a final Spanish Cup here in Camp Nou. It was in 2015, the first goal of the game. He took the ball from the midfield. He made a slalom with Balenciaga, 5 players to the pitch, and then he finished with a great goal. I think that's my favorite goal, that goal that he scored in the Spanish Cup final in 2015 here in Camp Nou against Athletic.
It's definitely one of the best Messi's goals in his career, but I would also say that it's one of the best ones in Barca's history. I mean, it's such a beautiful goal. It's up on our YouTube channel, so go check it out. It's also on Barça TV Plus. You've got everything in there. Let's go and find about the Messi goals. I want to ask you about today's game. What's the stat that we need to know? What's the stat for today?
But that's a stat about goals. I always like to talk about goals. But you know what happened in the last 4 games against Athletic Bilbao? Barça only scored 1 goal against Athletic Bilbao. It was the league game last year in Camp Nou, and it was a goal scored by Munir. He's now a Sevilla player. I have to say that always that the games against Athletic Bilbao, they are very tough. But there's a stat that is very curious, is that because in the last 35 in Camp Nou league games between Barça and Athletic Bilbao, there's always a minimum of 1 goal. The last game without goals, it was in 1985. I didn't born. I always that you maybe don't be a project in that year, so it was 35 years ago, the last game without goals in a league game here in Camp Nou without Barça and Athletic Bilbao. So if we are worried about what happened in Sevilla without goals, maybe the statistic in these games show us that maybe tonight, minimum 1 goal. We hope that it's a Barça goal.
Yeah, that was in 1985. That was the last time that we had a scoreless result for Barça here at Camp Nou against Athletic Bilbao. Since I've got you here, Marc, and let me tell the audience, we'll be staying with you until the players step on the pitch for kickoff, because there's going to be a special tribute to Untitled, who you know announced he's suffering from ALS, and we'll be talking about that. But since I've got you here, Marc, I'm going to ask you a couple stats, and you let me know if you know about them, okay? The stats guy, for example.
It's fine.
Do you
That's
know?
a surprise.
Did you know that? Surprise! Did you know that Athletic de Bilbao got just half of Barca's shot conversion. So 1 out of 4 shots turn into goals. Okay, that's 24% of our shots convert into goals. And Athletic is just at the half of that, at 12%. Did you know that? Isn't it interesting?
Yeah, I didn't know that, but I have to say that it has quite sense because Athletic Club is one of the best defensive teams here in the league. So they had to have a very great conversion shoots because they don't receive a lot of goals, and to win any games, it's usually this kind of teams they have a very good effectivity to the goal. So that's not a stat that it's not strange for me, but I'd like to say that maybe that Athletic Club Bilbao best stats are in a defensive way. Unai Simon is the third best goalkeeper in that league, only 26 goals received in this 30 games. So maybe the best stat for Athletic Club Bilbao is in a defensive way more than in an offensive way.
Definitely. And the other one is more like a question. Do you know when was the last time that Athletic beat us here at Camp Nou?
Yeah, I remember that because I remember that because it was one of my first games here in Camp Nou. Maybe not I think it was the third or the fourth game here. It was in 2002, 1-2, and with a goal scored by Santi Ezquerro, former Barça player also. And I remember that Barça goal was by Rivaldo, and it was in your side. In that side, Rivaldo scored a very good goal. I think it was in
probably
81
happened
minutes.
In the first half.
Yeah, 81 minutes in the game, 9 minutes to finish. Santi Ezquerro scored a goal to Bonano, that was the Barça goalkeeper, so I remember that game perfectly.
Okay, Mark, thank you very much. I will come to see you during the second half, okay?
Okay.
It was good to have you, even if it's from the distance. See you, Mark.
Okay, see you, and we'll see you at the end of the game with the interviews.
Yes, there we will be. Okay, that was Marc Brau giving us the freshest of stats, and I'm going to show you what we were talking about, the little tribute that Barça will have for Unzué's former Barça goalkeeper coach for several years. He was here with Guardiola, he was here with Luis Enrique. Okay, bye. Okay, my phone just dropped to the floor, I'm so sorry. But these are the shirts that the Barça will step on the pitch with. Anims Unzué, sending a strength to Unzué. That's also a message that will be seen on television if you're watching the game on the broadcast. It's going to be one of the messages on the virtual screens that will be placed during the game interruptions, like the cooling breaks, VAR breaks. You will be able to see that message. Anims Unzué with the hashtag #StopALS. Very hard news to receive from Unzué, and I think it's a beautiful tribute that we're going to have here. That's the Barça anthem, so let's enjoy the players stepping on the pitch with this Anims Unzué shirt.
Okay, so that was the Barça anthem. We're just a couple of minutes away from the game starting. It's going to be a tough one today, coming off of that draw against Sevilla. Let's see if we can get the team's morale back up.
Yeah, I hope so, because it was a bittersweet tie for us. It was not a good way to lose 2 points, because, well, we took just one. I think that today is a good day to recover from that and take the 3 points and keep fighting for La Liga. because we must do it.
No, we have to keep fighting, definitely. Let's
Yes.
just take another quick look at the lineup. Barça are playing today with Marc-André ter Stegen in goal, with Semedo, Piqué, Langlais and Jordi Alba in defense, with Sergio Busquets, Arturo Vidal in midfield, with Messi, Suarez and Griezmann up front. The MSG is back.
The MSG is back, and actually we're waiting for like Messi. If he scored, you mentioned this before, Robert, 700 career goals, and then obviously Suarez. Remember, he has 191 goals.
Yes, exactly.
And
exactly.
if he score, he's gonna be really close to Kubala. And obviously, I'm happy to see Griezmann back and see him against Athletic Club.
Yes, let's see if we can get a good game full of opportunities today. See if Barca can solve their troubles with, well, creating chances lately. We did create quite a few against Mallorca, but then in the last 2 games, we've been lacking a bit of creativity there.
Yeah, no, for sure, because I think we're keeping possession. We have a really good numbers in passing accuracy, passes. Everything is good at that point. But if you see the shots on targets, the goals, apart from the Mallorca game, I think we're not doing that much.
Yeah, exactly.
We need to improve there because,
We definitely need to improve.
yeah, we need more goals.
Today is the day to do it. Barca are playing towards the right-hand side of our screen, Athletic towards the left-hand side. The game is underway and Barca have the ball. Here is Lionel Messi picking it up after the pass by Luis Suarez. And the ball goes over to Semedo, who's on the right-hand side. Barca with the first possession of the game. This is Jordi Alba playing on the left. Let's just remind the fans that this is a live talk show, that we can't offer you images of the game. We can't show you the game because we don't have the rights, so sorry for that. But we will try to keep you as informed as possible and as entertained as well.
Obviously,
Conversation and game commentary.
we're doing our best here, and I think we're doing something great with this. With Sarah, Georgina, special guests all the time, us here talking about the game, doing everything we can to give you the best.
Exactly. We try to keep the fans as informed and as entertained as possible, and hopefully we can celebrate loads of goals today.
I hope that too.
Yeah.
And a win, obviously, because
Exactly. First
a
a win,
really
then
comfortable
loads of
win.
goals.
Yes.
Messi finding Artur in the middle, and Artur is going to shift it over to Jordi Alba. Alba inside to Suarez. Ooh, that was a dangerous pass. Suarez just missed it by an inch there.
Yeah, a little bit risky, but if he feels he can do that, I mean, he played against Sevilla 96 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
So he proved like he's 100% fit and he can play whenever it is.
No, definitely. Suarez played the full game, and he had to stretch out there to try to get to Jordi Alba's pass. Didn't quite get there, but it was Barca looking for the goal of Unai Simon, a keeper who had a spectacular performance the other day against Betis. He's one of the best keepers in Spain. Marbra was talking about him. Only 26 goals conceded this season, Athletic.
That's amazing, and he is actually a really good goalkeeper. 11 clean sheets, that says you a lot, and he's amazing. I mean, it's not the first time we've seen Unai Simon in his best form, but I think that's the key for Athletic Club. Like, actually, they have a really good players, but even with their philosophy, they have really good goalkeepers. We've seen that with Kepa and
Yeah, exactly.
other goalkeepers. So Unai Simon is like hats off because he's
they've,
really good at it.
They've definitely brought out some excellent goalkeepers. Unai
Yeah.
Simon being the last
Herrerín
one
too.
on that list. Herrerín as well, yes.
Yeah.
So, yes, Athletic
The
doing
good
well
thing for us-
in defense as well. Yeah.
Yeah, in defense, I really like their both wins. Well, left back and right back. They're really quickly, they're really fast, they're really good with the crosses. You
Yeah.
mentioned Kappa. Today, the good thing for us is Yuri Berchichi is not on the pitch.
Well, neither Kappa nor Yuri Berchichi are on the pitch. So
Yeah, but Yuri cannot be for sure because he's
yeah.
suspended.
Yeah.
But that's a good point for us because Yuri is really good one, and as a left back, he's always like doing crosses and really dangerous. So that's a good thing for Semedo today.
Yeah, he's one of those players who made the step from Real Sociedad to Athletic Bilbao. The cross inside, ter Stegen has to scramble it out of the box. And Barca managed to move the ball away from danger, but oh my God, what a dangerous cross there coming from the mini corner there.
What was that?
So Athletic played the corner short. The cross came in from Unai. No one headed it, and it just dropped right to the left of ter Stegen,
Ter Stegen
who had to
touched the
just
ball.
push it away.
Yeah, he touched the ball. We need to keep the clean sheet.
Long pass by Jordi Alba to Antoine Griezmann, who manages to get away from his mark. Here is Antoine Griezmann moving forward down the left. He's got Suarez in the middle. Arturo Vidal is a bit further behind. Good little move by Arturo Vidal to get the ball to Messi. Here is Messi looking for options. He shifts it over to Jordi Alba on the left. Alba back to Messi. Messi can create an opportunity here. Messi, he has Griezmann on the edge of the box. Messi surrounded by three. Lovely little pass inside to Griezmann. Griezmann over to Alba. The cross. Suarez tries to backheel it. The double opportunity for Suarez. The shot there blocked by Yeray, I believe. Or was it Nunez? Wow, what a sequence of events. Barca slowly building up inside the box. The ball went out wide to Alba. Low cross to Suarez, who tried to backheel it in. It just came short. The ball was left on the edge of the box. It was cleared away, and from the edge, I think it was Artur who took a shot. Or was it Busquets?
I think it was Busquets.
It was Busquets. It was Busquets. So a double chance there for Barca early on.
I really like the connection there between Griezmann, Messi,
Jordi Alba.
Suarez. Yeah, Jordi Alba. Like, it was a surprise.
No, definitely. There was lots going on in Athletic's box there. Here is Semedo now. Going to take on Valenciaga one-on-one. Here's Semedo. He has to cut back and pass to Arturo Vidal, trying to get the ball to Leonel Messi in the middle. Falls back to Sergio Busquets, and Barca will build from behind again. Here is Artur Busquets, first touch pass to Luis Suarez. Barca moving the ball around, and now Messi picks it up. He was in between four defenders.
Wow.
Barca still hustling. Messi leading the charge there. He win it back after a bit of scrappy play. Ooh, the pass by Busquets, looking for Messi, was intercepted. Barca looked very intense in these first 5 minutes, Mai. Ooh, the pressure by Suarez. Barca recover it. Here is Antoine Griezmann to Jordi Alba. Barca close to Athletic's box.
Well, the team have the pressure now that Real Madrid now is the top of La Liga. We have the same points, but the head-to-head is not good for us. So we obviously need to win this, and it seems like they want to win this from the beginning. I think they're hungry today. They want to make the pressure really high, and they're really. It's a great job from them from now. Like, I like what I'm seeing, because I think this is the pressure you must have against Athletic Bilbao.
Yeah, pressure and intensity.
Exactly.
Anyway, Maya, as you know, we've been talking to different Peñas Blaugranas around the world on this show. We've talked to New York, we've talked to people in Mumbai, we've talked to people in Jakarta, and today we're going to talk to people in Baku. So, Vuzal from the Peña Blaugrana in Baku, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for the invitation. I'm happy to be here. Thank you for the invitation. It's a big honor to be on your program and to go and to speak to the world of Peñistas.
Thank you very much, definitely, for joining us. The game is underway, and we're seeing something very intense from Barca today. The vibe is definitely different from last game.
Yeah, sure. We need to win. We can't lose the points. Of course, Real Madrid is in the top of the table, but we need to catch them up. And to get this title, of course, we need it so much. Our squad is renewed. We have a new technical manager, and hopefully at some point we'll go up and never give this to the Real Madrid.
Yes, hopefully, definitely. What is the Peña Blaugrana in Baku doing to follow the game today?
Actually, you know that because of the pandemic, we can't gather to some pubs. We have some places to gather and watch the match together. Unfortunately, because of the current situation, we can't do that. We try to join to the Zoom conference call, and then we watch together the match. We share some thoughts about the game, about the squad, about the players. So pretty much we do it intensively very well. And so this time I try to join your program, and then after you, I will join again to my team.
Okay, so there is a video call going on with people following as Barca try to move the ball forward. We're still at 0-0, so I'm going to get your prediction. What do you think the score is going to be today?
I think it will be 3-1. At some point, Athletic Bilbao can score the goal, because This is a very successful team, by the way. I appreciate them. I respect them. But we need the victory, of course, and hopefully Lionel Messi will celebrate his 33rd years today, this night. By the way, we congratulate on behalf of Peña Barcelona Baku. We send our best wishes to Leo, and we congratulate him with his birthday.
Of course, of course. Always best wishes to Leo. We want all the best for him. Well, thank you very much. And let me know at the end of the game when we come back to you how many people are on that call following the game from Baku.
I will let you know, sure.
Okay, thank you very much. And we'll talk to you at halftime and after the game.
Of course. Thank you. Enjoy your game.
Thank you. Once again, fans all over the world, May.
And actually, now that he said that, I want to remind people that on Barça TV Plus, we're doing a special week of Messi.
Oh.
And people can have any Messi content every day on Barça TV Plus.
Yeah, no, exactly. No, the fans should definitely join Barça TV Plus because there's hours and hours and hours of content. Plus, our post-game show. They can get the game highlights immediately after the game. If they join Barça TV Plus, we've got the post-game show with reactions from the players, Quique Setien's press conference, and exclusively the game highlights. So don't forget to join us for post-game on Barça TV Plus. The link will be scrolling down here at some point during the game, definitely. Here is Lionel Messi on the edge of the box, trying to create an opportunity. Oh, he tried to score the Betis goal. You remember the Betis goal with
that was my favorite Messi goal for now. Like, I have many, but in the last couple of years or 5 years, I think that's the most amazing goal I ever seen from Messi. Apart from 100, I think that Messi goal against Betis at Benito Villamarín last season
it was spectacular
like
last season.
Goodbye.
It was absolutely spectacular.
Exactly. And your favorite Messi moment?
Oh, yes, exactly. Well, Georgina had to go to Madrid, so we didn't talk about it. Should we save this for post-game?
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Because in post-game, it will actually be Messi's birthday.
Exactly.
Let's see if we can be the first to congratulate Lionel Messi. He might not get the celebration.
In public.
He might not get the celebration, but at 12 o'clock, we need to say happy birthday to Lionel Messi.
Come on, obviously. And all the fans should do it too. Here at Match Center, this is a place to write happy birthday, Messi.
You know who would definitely like to send a text message to Lionel Messi to congratulate his birthday? Sarah Salapour, and she's with us.
I'm very excited for this moment. Messi's turning 33 years old. I want to say something before. I just want to say something very random about my life, of how obsessive I was with Barcelona. Every year that Messi would turn, let's say 24, 25, 26, I would make a slideshow, a PowerPoint, and I would get my family to sit down and I would tell them about Messi's past and his history and what he's doing now. And my parents know so much about Messi. It's absolutely insane. I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm a crazy fan, okay? That's the moral of the story.
I know this.
Oh my God. Okay. In the meantime, Athletic have had an opportunity. The shot by Valenciaga went wide. It was from distance, and now Athletic are putting pressure on to Stegen. Let's just see if Barca can get out of this situation. Yes. Sarah, wow. What a bit of information you just gave us.
Yes. I need to stop laughing. It's going to make me laugh. But I honestly have the PowerPoint still, and I'm going to try to find them, and I will send it to you for proof.
Okay, definitely. Well, I mean, when I think of Messi's birthday, it makes me a bit sad because when Messi turns 33, it means in a couple of months I'll turn 33 as well, and it means I'm getting older, which I really don't want. So.
I thought you meant it's sad because he's getting older. But you have to relate it to yourself, of course.
Anyway, Sarah, you're following what the fans are saying on social media.
Yes. Apart from Messi's birthday, I'm looking at what you guys are saying online, using the hashtag only for culers or just culers. And I've already found some really cool ones. So let's start with Rosafa. She's always been tweeting using the hashtag only for culers. Today, her tweet was, Matchday Barça Athletic, we need to win this game and go back to the top of the table, and we need Messi to score his 700th goal. I would love to see Braithwaite score again. It would be so amazing if Messi scored his 700th goal on the eve of his birthday. That would be the best present for all of us culers. The second tweet was from Jacob Couler. He says, Barca will win. Okay, we have this one upcoming. Okay, so this is from Jose. He says, I just need a Messi goal. Hashtag Messi 700 is the wave. I like that. He's making his own little hashtag up, and I like it. I really think, I mean, the way that we started off right now, the game, it seems like we're going to score a goal. We're pressing very intensely, very high up, and that's what you love to see from Barca very early on in the game. So hopefully that will eventually lead to a goal and lead to a Messi goal, his 700th goal. And last but not least, I like this one because this tweet is just showing that there's still time to win La Liga. There's no need to be scared or nervous of what's going to happen. Barca will win La Liga, and he says it a couple times. Just because we dropped some points against Sevilla, there's still...
Oh, here's Suarez. Sorry, the
and
shot by Suarez into the hands of Unai Simon. Sorry, I had to interrupt there, Sarah. From that tweet, I gather that repetition will get us La Liga because it's repeated many times, the message.
Exactly. It's just that they're so positive and optimistic that we can win, despite, we slipped points against Sevilla, but there's still plenty of games left. Anyways, continue sending in your guys' comments.
You know what that tweet made me think of, Sarah?
We also have the live chat. What was that?
You know what that tweet made me think of? That Simpsons blackboard with Bart Simpson writing the same message over and over again.
Yes, I agree.
Oh, wait a minute, because Barca inside the box. The shot by Suarez goes wide. No, an opportunity there for Barca. Sarah, sorry, I interrupted you when you were saying to the fans that they can leave their comments on Twitter and on our live chat as well.
Yes, because we have a live chat on all our social media channels, so leave your comments. We will take a look at them and we will speak about them on the show.
Well, thank you, Sarah. We'll talk to you later on in the game. Hopefully Barca will have scored by then.
Hopefully Messi would have scored by then, because we want a Messi goal.
We want a Messi goal on the eve of his birthday. Barca creating a couple of opportunities there, Luis Suarez, with the shot, which just went wide.
Yes, that was really close. I was hoping for that goal from Suarez. I think it's the best way to maybe feel like he's back 100%.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Exactly. He knows he's back because obviously he played 96 minutes the other day. But now he needs the confidence of a goal and maybe a couple.
Yes,
maybe a hat-trick and become the third all-time goal scorer for Barca.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
What a gift to his friend Messi. If they score a hat-trick and Messi's his goal 700.
If we win 4-0 and Suarez scores a hat-trick, becomes the third all-time scorer for Barca, and Messi scores the other, and it's his 700th goal, and then it's his birthday. Perfect night.
Perfect night.
And then maybe Real Madrid drop a couple of points, and we go back to the top of the table.
Perfect week.
Perfect week.
Everything perfect.
Exactly.
Now that I'm seeing Arthur,
yeah,
I want to tell you something, Robert.
Okay.
We released a new series from Arthur on Barça TV Plus about his origins, like where he was born, his academy, his former club, everything, all the details
how
from
he
his
grew
life.
into football.
Exactly, all the details. It's amazing. You should see that.
Okay. Well, definitely go to Barça TV Plus to check all of that content, and there's plenty more. There's lots of historical content with the first team players, and maybe even some content created by Georgina Leger, who's at the stadium. Georgina, plenty of action in these first 16 minutes.
Plenty of action. Can you hear me? Yes.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, plenty of action on both goals, both teams creating opportunities here. There was the last one by Suarez. We almost thought it was going in. So exciting news. Also seeing Leo Messi. I think he's in the mood tonight. Who's laughing?
Something's going on here between the camera guys, the guys in the control room. They're not making. I'm not a part of it. I have no idea what it's. But it's been going on for minutes.
I'm not a part of it neither. I'm not a part of it.
No, I don't know. They've got their own little show going here, and I'm just trying not to get involved.
Okay. No, Robert, you and me. Let's focus on the game.
Yeah, let's focus on the game because Barca have created opportunities, but Athletic have looked threatening in transition as well.
Yes, Iñaki Williams is looking sharp today. Well, he's an outstanding striker, and he's in the mood too. But as I was saying, I think maybe Athletic has had a bit more of opportunities closer to the box, but I think we can turn this around. Only 18 minutes have gone by, so it's a long way to go, and I think we're in the right track.
Georgina, I think we've talked about this, but apart from what you can hear from the players, obviously, is there any other noise at Camp Nou? Are there any chants that go off at any certain moment, or not?
No, I was going to say, today it's insane the amount of explosions from fireworks.
Oh, well,
How do
yes.
you say not? It's not fireworks, but like petardos. How
Yeah,
do
no,
you say it in
fireworks,
English?
fireworks, yeah.
Fireworks. Okay, so the fireworks are like too bad. A couple minutes ago, I don't know if it could be heard on TV or not, but if my mic was on, you could have heard way more from the fireworks and the players themselves. Other than that, and for usual games that don't happen on St. John's night, no, nothing goes on during games. Only Aleix saying the substitutions, and only the music during the warm up and halftime. But no chance, and I have to say I prefer that.
Okay, yeah, because you have been in stadiums which have had chants.
Yes, Mallorca had like pre-recorded chants, but stadiums usually don't have like a high. Oh, that's an opportunity here.
Oh, an opportunity here. Luis Suarez and Messi trying to combine, but Unai Simon came out to catch the ball.
Georgina is doing spoiler.
Yeah, yeah. That's always my question. Like, should I tell them or not?
Yeah,
No, you should. You should.
Yeah, because no, but also even if I try to contain myself, if a goal happens here,
We'd know.
I mean, I will. Yeah, you will realize.
Yeah.
The players will realize if they're second, who's like on the other side of the field, doesn't know there's a goal, he will know because I will make him know. Trust me.
Exactly. Anyway, Georgina, we'll come back to you later on in the first half.
Sure, whenever. See ya.
Thank you, Georgina. 20th minute of the game. Athletic will play the ball on the right-hand side because Langley fouled Iñaki Williams. We're seeing a replay of a clear opportunity that Athletic had earlier on. Cross that came inside. No one headed it, but Ter Stegen had to drop to his left to save that from going in. And now Athletic have a chance, as I was saying, at the set piece. The cross will come in from the right-hand side. Barca need to be careful here. Iñaki Williams is inside the box. Both of their tall defenders as well, centre-halves, are in the box as well. Núñez and Yeray. Play it short, but in comes the cross. Oh, the header goes wide.
Was
The opportunity, I think it was Yeray. And we did say that was one of their threats.
Yeah.
The cross to the far post. Yeray was waiting there. The header went just wide. Now Barça trying to lead the charge here through Arturo Vidal, finding Nelson Semedo on the right. Messi is in the middle waiting for the pass. And it was going there, but it was intercepted.
Now it's a good time, Robert, to refresh that actually we have 4 players with 1 yellow card away from suspension.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, which ones are they?
Vidal, Luis Suarez, Busquets,
And Umtiti.
and Junior Firpo.
Oh, no, Umtiti already did it. Yeah,
Yeah,
Junior Firpo,
exactly.
sorry, yeah. So
if you think about it, probably they can pick the yellow card today, like book the yellow card, because I think it's better to do it today than against Celta, because they're going to miss the extreme game against
Atletico Madrid.
Yes.
Yes. Dangerous times here with yellow cards. Too many players warned there with 4 yellow cards, one away from suspension.
Yeah.
The ones that are on the pitch, you said Suarez, Vidal, and Busquets as well. Yes.
Yes.
No. And taking into account that Frankie de Jong is out, and we don't know when he's coming back.
Exactly.
Losing Busquets or Arturo Vidal.
We can't.
I mean,
We have more options than Ricky Puig, Artur, and
Rakitic as well. Obviously, he's on the bench.
Rakitic. Exactly.
Yeah, but we'll
it's even
definitely
less.
need. We'll need everyone available. So we need to be careful with those yellow cards. Obviously, Busquets is in a vulnerable position because sometimes he has to commit those fouls which are worthy of yellow cards. Here is Athletic Bilbao putting the ball inside the box. Williams threading it inside. Leque, back to Williams. Oh, the deflection by Sergio Busquets was crucial there. It looked like Williams was going to shoot from the penalty spot, and Busquets got there in time. Another cross inside. Langley heads it away. Now Barça trying to push the ball away from danger. Athletic get it back inside the box. Interception by Langley. Both teams look dangerous when they get close to the box.
Yeah,
Now
no doubt.
Messi fighting for the ball. Messi scored some spectacular goals against Athletic Bilbao. Now he gets away from the defence. Here's Messi driving down the middle. The pass inside. Can Suarez get there? Suarez through the legs of Unai Simon. Oh, Vidal couldn't get there. And Athletic clear. I don't think Vidal believe that the ball was going to get to him, because it was very complicated to do what Suarez did. He had barely any angle. Unai Simon was just jumping onto him, and he put the ball through his legs.
Yeah, no, he missed a really good chance, because I think what you said, like, actually he was not expecting this. Like, the ball was just free in front of the goal, and no one was there to shot.
There wasn't enough power on the pass anyway. Let's go to happy memories against Athletic Bilbao. Now that we've missed an opportunity and things are still at 0-0, let's try and get some optimism through history, and that comes with Bruno Ballester, who's going to tell us some stories about past Barça athletics at Camp Nou. Bruno, all yours.
Good evening, Robert. Good evening, Mike. Well, an even match tonight in the Camp Nou. Let's see how it ends, hopefully with a Barça win. But well, we have to remember to all our viewers that Athletic haven't won in the last 18 seasons in the Camp Nou, just 1 point in their last 10 visits. So actually, the point they got was last season. And here we're seeing images from the best result of Barça's history against Athletic Club. It was a 7-0 in 2000-2001. Here we are seeing the images. Philippe Cocu, the player from Holland, who scored here a goal. Also after this cross, Pito Abelardo, the actual manager of Espanyol, also scoring a great goal. Barcelona continued scoring and scoring, and Luis Enrique was the main protagonist of this game. He scored a hat-trick. Luis Enrique Martinez, that we remember now he's the manager of the national team of Spain, and of course he won plenty of things with Barcelona as a player and as a manager. And as you can see, well, plenty of goals in the Camp Nou that evening, that night, in 2000 and 2001. So, well, great memories that we will be reviewing, because, yeah, as I've said, in the recent years, we've well, managed to play quite well and get good wins against Athletic Club in the Camp Nou.
Yeah, let's hope we can get a good win today. And yes, a great performance by our former coach Luis Enrique in that game. I remember watching it from home. So thank you, Bruno, for that, and we'll keep coming to you from for more stories about the rivalry between Barça and Athletic in games at Camp Nou. Barça have just played a corner, and Leonel Messi is trying to get away from Athletic defenders. Here is Messi on the edge of the box. Can he shoot? Messi trying to get the ball to his left foot. It's taken away from him. Now Busquets is going to pick it up in the centre circle. Barça getting close to Athletic's box. Here is the cross by Jordi Alba. Oh, Griezmann brings it down on his chest, tried to get it back to Messi. But Messi had already run past the ball. Great recovery by Sergio Busquets. Barça still have the ball. Here is Arturo Vidal. Artur now to the left to find Antoine Griezmann. Artur looking for options.
We're seeing a lot from Busquets today.
Yeah, no, wonderful performance. Artur tried to get the ball into the box for the run of Semedo, but that pass didn't go in the right direction. So goal kick for Athletic. We are seeing a lot of Busquets today.
Yeah, I like it a lot, because sometimes, obviously, you think about all the years he have been playing at top level, and he's an amazing midfielder. But today, it's like what happened to me against Sevilla with Rakitic. Like, I'm a little bit surprised, not for bad at all, but it's because sometimes you want to see that from them, and they're doing a great job in the midfield. I think the key today is to keep the game on their side, and that's actually the entire part for the midfields, you know? They have to do that work. If we want to see Ter Stegen, we love him so much, but we want to see him.
I don't mind not seeing Ter Stegen during the game, but
exactly.
I love him anyway.
That's good.
We have seen, though, that Athletic are very aggressive in their pressure. Once Barca have the ball in their own half, close to Ter Stegen's box, Athletic go for it with their pressure and make it really complicated for Barca to get the ball out. And they're very dangerous in transition as well, we've seen.
I think part of that is because they have a really good pace. They're really fast.
Yes, they are really fast.
They're really fast, and they have a really good physical conditions, all of them. So they can do that transitions really quickly. And
starting with Iñaki Williams, one of their quickest players, definitely.
He's like a jaguar.
But here is a good combination by the Barca players. Lionel Messi surrounded once again by 3 defenders. He has to turn and look for more options. He's got Semedo to his right. Here is Nelson Semedo, who's going to take the shot, and that goes horribly wrong for Semedo. Goal kick for Athletic, but it's good that Semedo tried from the edge of the box. We need to open them up, and maybe shooting from the edge of the box is a way to do that.
Now we should try it, because if you see the stats actually right now, from outside the box, we just have like 4 or 5 or 6 shots and goals. I mean, we're not doing that much from outside. Everything, most of our goals are
this
inside
season,
the box.
you mean, yes?
Yes, this season.
Yeah, most goals come either through combinations. We saw set pieces the other day. Set pieces we've scored quite a few goals from.
Yeah.
But we definitely...
we still have the 15 goals from set pieces.
Yeah.
And we need to improve that. We need to change that number a little bit.
We do. Here is Unai Simon. Suarez timidly going to pressure. Athletic with the ball in their own half. The middle forces the throw-in. I think we're going to have a hydration pause. Yes, we are. Well, it has got a warmer.
Point.
Yes, I think it's kind of like a timeout now.
Yes.
We've said it in other games. All the players go to their bench, have a little drink, and I think it slows the game down. Yes, but I believe it's positive for coaches to have a time to reassess things, to give a few orders to their players, because normally like the coaches are shouting out orders, and maybe now that there are no fans, the players can actually hear them, but they're not focused on that. They're focused on where the ball is and moving on the pitch. So I think that just having this quick little break where Garitano or Quique Setién can have a little talk with their players, like timeouts in basketball or handball or even indoor football as well. Look at Sarabia talking to the players. So yeah, I think it's positive. I think it's positive. Plus, it's warmer in Barcelona this week now. Summer has come.
Summer, it's here, 100%.
Summer is here. I mean, well, what we celebrate with San Juan, we've said today that the Rebella de San Juan is tonight. It's a celebration here in Catalonia, and the celebration is basically the beginning of summer, the summer solstice. It's the shortest night of the year.
That's crazy.
It gets dark really, really late on the night of San Juan.
I have to say, Robert, that I was really surprised with all this big party or big celebration in Catalonia, because I actually feel like San Juan for the Catalonian people and the entire Catalonia, it's like a New Year's Eve.
It's kind of like a New Year's Eve.
It's
you get
crazy.
Fireworks, you get bonfires. We've actually got
dinners.
fireworks outside here.
Exactly.
We can hear them. I imagine that the fans can't hear them through our microphones, but we've got fireworks going on here constantly behind us.
And everyone is in a party, dinner. It's like a big night for everyone here.
It is. It's one of those...
what you said before, actually, it's not normal to see Barça playing and June 23. Yeah, exactly. And the San Juan's neat, but I mean, it's one thing in a lifetime because of the lockdown.
Yeah, exactly.
But at the same time, it's good because...
We aren't out celebrating San Juan today, but we will be celebrating a Barça win, I'm sure.
I hope so.
And I think that Sarah Salapor agrees with me.
Yes, I completely agree with you. And this is actually my first time as well, being in Barcelona with San Juan and everything, and it feels like it's 4th of July in America. All I hear are fireworks all the time, and I'm right by my window, and I keep jumping because they're so loud. I feel like something's happening outside, but then I remember it's the fireworks. But anyways, let's get to the fans' comments because they're very optimistic. Remember Pharaoh? He was always commenting before on our live chat.
Yeah.
Well, he's back, and he said, "Hi, Match Center. Hope you all remember me. Hope you all are safe. I can't believe that football is back. Most likely the king of football, Messi, is back. Love you all." And he uses a whole bunch of hashtags, with the most special one being only for Couleurs. So hello to you. We remember you, and thank you for continuing to watch us and support us. We appreciate it.
Yes, of course. Thank you very much. Sarah, I've got a bit of bad news for you. Sergio Busquets has seen a yellow card, and that means he will not be playing on Saturday.
Oh. Is it against Celta, right?
Against Celta.
Yes.
It means he will be clean in that he won't be warned for suspension for Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, that game matters.
I think we need Busquets. Yeah, Sarah.
No, tell me about Busquets.
No, I really think we need him against Atletico Madrid more than against Celta.
Yeah, I agree. We have great midfielders and they can take a spot. But for a game like Atletico Madrid, I think Busquets is definitely necessary. So the second tweet is for you, Robert.
Oh, thank you. Oh, wait a minute, because Messi's inside the box. Sorry, corner kick. Go for it, Sarah.
Okay. Whoop. Okay, Robert, please put the garlic. I'm assuming he means put the garlic next to the screens. Let's have a comfortable win to put pressure on Real Madrid. Did you bring the garlic, Robert? I'm assuming you didn't.
I'll have to bring it for the next few games. I forgot. I mean, after quarantine, I've forgotten about a few traditions that we have here. Not the avocado socks. The avocado socks are on. So, I mean, we will have that bit of good luck. I mean, yeah, if we want it. Yeah, there we are. They're on screen. They're on screen. We've got avocado socks on.
I love it. I love it. All right, and last one is from Rome Maureen. She says, Robert is very cute, and the girls are so beautiful. Love you guys, and we're going to win.
We are going to win. We are going to win, and we appreciate the compliments.
A lot. Thank you.
Well, I'll keep on sharing. You guys, fans, keep sending in your tweets using the hashtag #OnlyForCulers, and we will continue speaking about it with Robert and mine.
Thank you very much, Sarah. We'll be talking to you at halftime. Hopefully, I said this before and it hasn't happened, but hopefully Barca will be in the lead by then.
Hopefully.
Messi combining with Arturo Vidal. A throw in to Barca. We had an opportunity here, and Langlais looked like he was brought down inside the box. I mean, could have been VAR reviewed here, but no.
No, not for me. I think it was clean. We must be careful about that with the VAR and that. It's like, I don't like that kind of debates, you know? It's
No. I think maybe just focus on the football.
Yeah.
But if VAR can intervene sometimes, it comes in handy, definitely.
Yeah, obviously.
It comes in handy.
It's really complicated to be focused on the game and having this big party behind us.
Exactly. We've got a huge party going on behind us with fireworks and everything. Athletic putting the ball inside the box. Crucial interception there by Gerard Piqué. 10 minutes remaining in the first half. Still 0-0. Both teams have had opportunities. I think we looked threatening when we've gotten close to Athletic's box, but Athletic do play a very tight defense, so it's hard to get past them, especially when Messi gets involved in the middle.
This is the way of playing for Garitano. Since he arrived to Athletic Club, he changed a little bit all the system for them. And it's what I said to you before. I really think, like, apart from having really good players, they're really strong in every line, but in defense, they're amazing, because at the same time, it's a really dangerous defense because of what you said before, Robert. They can go up and score you a goal with a head.
Oh, yeah.
Or they can be there like destroying and closing all the spaces and not giving you any chance to shot. So...
Well, here's a cross by Messi. Oh, Suarez didn't quite read that. And it's gone over to where Balenciaga can clear it away.
You mentioned this before, that they have a really good results since the semi-off of La Liga.
Yeah.
Because I think the last game they won against Betis.
They won against Betis, and they had two previous draws, one against Atletico Madrid and one against Eibar.
Exactly. And then, well, they have this season, actually last season, they were fighting for the European spots with Real Sociedad, Espanyol, and they having that trouble there. But maybe for them, this year could be something, and they could finally achieve the European spots or something different. Not the Champions League, obviously, but something for Europa League or something like that. So
no, they're going to be fighting for that.
Yeah. They're the kind of teams that are always looking for something else and not being at the mid-table.
Exactly. And the good news for us is that Real Madrid have got to go there still before the end of the league. So they've got to go to San Mamés, maybe with some fans there, which can cheer on for the team.
Let's hope so.
Anyway, we're missing goals here, but in the past, Barca have scored plenty of goals against Athletic, and Bruno is going to let us know about another Barca win against Athletic in the past.
Yes, we're going to move one of our favorite seasons. If we check all last programs, we just always reviewing some games of 2008-2009 season. That's because Barca won absolutely everything, and they performed really, really well in practically all the games. So we're going to check a win of Barcelona against Athletic Club, 4-1. Here we have the images. And the opening goal was going to come from Jeffren after a fantastic cross from Eric Vidal. Here you can see Jeffren coming in the far post, and a really good goal of Jeffren Suarez, who scored the opening goal in that game. Then Bojan Krkic, who made a brilliant game. We're going to see this was the first goal he scored. but we will see later the second one that is a brilliant goal, a fantastic goal. Here you can see Bojan from the edge of the box. What a fantastic shot with his right foot, amazing. This meant the 3-0 at that moment of the game. And the fourth goal was going to come also in the second half. And again, well, in this case was Leo Messi, the Argentinian, scoring goals since lots of years, 33 years in some minutes, that he's gonna be his birthday. And well, a brilliant victory of FC Barcelona with this 4-1 against Athletic Club in 2008-2009.
Brilliant, brilliant, Bruno. Let's hope we can get 4 goals today as well. We'll be talking to you at halftime, Bruno.
Sure. I think it's going to be tough to score 4 today. I sign if we just win.
We have plenty of time. We have plenty of time. Anyway, 39th minute of the first half. Here is Luis Suarez getting involved. He was coming from an offside position.
Bruno mentioned Jeffrey Suarez, right? The only Venezuelan player Barça have in the entire history.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's a good thing. It's like, I feel that love for my country that I'm really proud that we can finally have that, you know?
Yeah, no. Exactly.
Obviously, it's not that complicated for Barça because they already have many countries.
And he scored a famous goal.
Yeah, against Real Madrid. I remember that for sure. But
amazing, amazing.
If we actually one day, if we start counting all the different players from all the different countries around the world have played for Barça, I think we have more than 100 and something.
Oh, I'd say less than 100, definitely. We'll have to count. We'll have to count. But
nowadays you have 198 countries, so it's not that possible.
Yeah, but there are loads of countries we haven't had players for. Think of Asia and Africa. They have loads of countries in those continents.
No, you're right.
There are loads.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So, yeah, I think
around 50.
50 maybe. 50
okay.
maybe. 50 maybe.
I took for a lot more, like 100.
Okay, so we're 5 minutes away from half-time, well, plus added time. And now Barca are getting close to the Athletic's box. Here is Jordi Alba, Messi protecting the ball and turning. He's got Semedo to his right. Here's Semedo, he could shoot again. Oh, and a lovely inside pass to Luis Suarez, too much power on it. Suarez was offside, and anyway, Unai Simon managed to catch it.
I have an idea, Robert. For next game, I will bring the list of all the countries.
Yeah.
Okay? And we'll take a look about that.
Okay, so I'm going to say 47.
47, okay.
47. Players, we've had players from 47 different countries.
Okay.
Athletic clear the ball away and push it forward over to Langley. Oh, Jordi Alba was fouled. Received a knock on the back of the head, I think. Oh, we're not too happy about that.
No. And he's saying that to the referee, right?
No, he's letting the referee know, and he's letting whoever it was that knocked him.
He's not happy. Well.
Here is Alba precisely on the left. Pass forward to Artur. Griezmann. Back to Langley. All of the Barca players in Athletic's half, except for Marc-Andre ter Stegen, of course. Here's Busquets. Busquets. Artur.
And talking about Marc-Andre ter Stegen.
Yes.
Actually, if we kept this 5th consecutive clean sheet, that means we equalized the record in the season 2015-2016 with Luis Enrique.
Okay.
Of 6 clean sheets in a row.
Nice.
So I hope.
Hopefully we can do that.
We can
keep it going.
Marc-Andre today.
Hopefully we can keep it going.
Exactly.
Here is Artur. Barca playing on the left. Many Athletic players in front of their box defending. A line of 5 now. There's Piqué. Piqué in a bit of trouble now. He's going to pass it all the way back to ter Stegen. Piqué was fouled.
Yeah.
Aggressive pressure by the Athletic players when either Piqué or Langley have the ball.
Yeah, you can feel that they're really pressing high, and apart from that, it's...
Oh, lovely combination between Suarez and Arturo Vidal. Vidal tried to get it back to Messi instead of going forward. Barca managed to recover the ball. We're struggling to get inside the box. I think we should try and shoot from outside, definitely.
Yeah, it's the only way, because today I don't feel that we're not maybe finding the spaces, because we're finding it, but I think we're not effective.
Here's Messi. Messi can shoot. The shot goes straight into the stands. Well, we were saying it, and Messi tried. Maybe we have direct communication with him. I don't know.
Could be something. But I think today it's not about that they're really close or they're doing a game like it's complicated to get in, because we're actually getting in the area. It's just about that just shooting on goal like Semedo, Luis Suarez, Messi, but they're not effective, they're not precise, let's say. So I think that's the only thing that we probably need to change.
I think like in the Sevilla game, we did start out strong, creating a couple of opportunities, but it's kind of faded. And we just saw now that Athletic had a line of 5 defending when Barça had the ball. So it's definitely very crowded. Now Leonel Messi has received a foul. Barça take it quickly. Messi trying to get to it. Clearance by the Athletic defense. We're in the last minute of regulation time in the first half. Messi asking for a yellow card, definitely, after that tackle.
It should be a yellow card. No, but I think, Robert, that compared, for example, against Leganés, that it was not possible to find the spaces because they were playing all behind in their goal. And, okay, nothing happened. But today we're seeing like it's not that complicated with the defensive line of Athletic. I think it's just about our forward line.
Yeah, we definitely need to be precise. We've seen a couple of attempts of combinations, but the pass has either been too long or the first touch has been too short. And
other shots
we definitely need to be very, very accurate in that sense. Just 2 minutes of added time to this first half, so we'll go through to minute 47. Let's see if we can get that psychological goal before the end of the first half. Messi has the ball, and that's always a good sign. Messi, Griezmann was making a run. Suarez is on the edge of the box. Messi!
It's not a foul.
After the combination, the 1-2 with Suarez.
He
got a touch, but then he dropped to the ground. I think he wasn't going to get to it anyway because the pass had been intercepted already by an Athletic player, and then Messi just bumped into whoever was there. I couldn't quite see who it was in the replay.
It's complicated because it was too fast.
Unai Simon.
Look, Messi.
He's just taking his time right now. Messi timidly going over there to hurry him up.
I think if Barça can manage to score at least 2 goals, probably like close to the end of the second half, I think today's a good day for Messi to rest. Because apart from Ter Stegen and Piqué, he have been playing the entire game since we're back in La Liga.
Yeah.
Too many games in a row, and they obviously need to rest.
We've got Ter Stegen, Piqué, Messi, who've played all the minutes.
And I think for now...
I think that's it.
Yeah, for the 4 games, I think that's it. Because Lenglet was out due to suspension.
Piqué didn't play all the minutes. He got hurt in one of the games, and he was replaced by Umtiti, wasn't it? And then Umtiti and Lenglet played together for a while. It was in the Leganés game. Piqué got,
the tackles.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But he was off because
they took him off. They took him off, and the last few minutes.
So it's just Ter Stegen and Messi.
Just Ter Stegen and Messi have played all the minutes. Oh, Artur trying to combine there with Griezmann. Griezmann picks it up. Oh, he loops it up into the box with Messi. Corner kick, and is the referee going to allow?
No. But if it's a corner
Barça
kick,
to take the corner kick? No, we're not allowed to take the corner kick.
But why?
So, wait a minute. Are the players walking off? Or
yeah.
No, the players are walking off. So, yeah, no, the referee says that the 2 minutes of added time were played. So, Barca will not get that corner kick after the attempt of pass by Antoine Griezmann to Leonel Messi. So, half-time, no goals for the second consecutive time in 3 days. The same case at the Sanchez Pizjuan. Let's hope it doesn't end the same way. And that we can break the game open in the second half. We've seen Barca create opportunities but struggle against this tight defense that Athletic play.
No, a struggle, and I think that compared to the other games, we're finding the spaces, we're finding how to break the points and have good connection between the forwards. But I think it's just in the end, when we have to shot a goal and do the goal, we're not doing that in a great way. So I think that's the only thing we can improve in the second half, because apart from that, the midfield, defensive, it's like everything seems fine. But I think we only need to be effective.
I was just looking at the stats on our screen. Just one shot on target in the first half. We definitely need to improve in that area. It's one of the things we talked about in pre-game, that Barca need to find ways to be dangerous.
Yeah, no, and we have more shots than shots on target. So that's, for me, that's a shame, because actually if we have 10 shots, but none of them are on goal, it's just one, obviously it's not that good. So we need to change that number and probably try another things for the second half.
We have tried from the edge of the box. We've tried with shots by Semedo, Suarez, Messi. They haven't been that accurate.
No.
They've gone out wide. But we need to keep trying. We need to keep trying, definitely, because the 3 points are crucial.
Are crucial, of course. If we want to win La Liga, this is the way you have to do it. And we have no excuses, because the Champions League is more than a month. So we need to be focused on the only competition we have right now, which is La Liga.
Okay, Mai, so we've been talking to several people throughout the first half, and now we can talk to all of them at once. Georgina, Sarah, Bruno, Buzal from Baku. The first half has ended. I'm going to go to Georgina first. 0-0 draw, and it started out quite intense, and it's gone quiet towards the end of the first half.
Yes, exactly. I think we started off quite well, seeing Leo Messi really trying to create the chances and bring the team up front. But the intensity has clearly been down by the end of the first half, and it's a bit alarming, the fact that we haven't been able to score a goal like in the last 100 minutes of the last two games. And I mean, from now, I really hope that we can see the more chances at the beginning of the second half. Also expecting some chances from kickers at the end to bring that spark to the team that is clearly lacking at the moment.
Georgina, Barca are playing, as we've said before on the show, on La Rebella de San Juan, and I believe the noise we're all hearing is the fireworks behind you.
Yes. There are a lot of fireworks around us, really disturbing. You can really hear them very loud inside the stadium. A lot of cameras are actually trying to film if they see something, and I can tell you the players definitely hear it. I'm sure they are focused, but it's kind of the soundtrack that we have today at Camp Nou.
Well, we've got them going on here behind us in the studios. We can hear them all throughout the game.
Too, yes.
Anyway,
no, it's non-stop.
Georgina, you're moving over to the other goal now for the second half?
Yes, I'm gonna move in. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for you because I want to know what they think of the game. Bruno, Sarah. But then we'll move to the other side.
Let's go to Sarah, who's in Barcelona. She can probably hear fireworks as well. And Sarah, what are the fans saying on social media? Are they still enthusiastic in spite of this 0-0 result?
Yeah, no, I mean, there's still 45 minutes left to play. They all think that Barca will win. Positive results, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0. There was one fan with a 2-1, not a clean sheet. But all of them are relatively very optimistic. I think that's plenty of time, and that I think what Mai's saying is so completely true, is that we are finding the spaces, and that's a very good sign, especially against a team like Athletic Club. It's just that final touch that we're missing, and hopefully in the second half we can find that and be able to score. But Messi, like by his gestures and his movement and his body language, it seems that he's very motivated. So
he looks totally focused.
He comes alive in the second half.
I think we definitely need a Messi goal to celebrate his birthday. Bruno, we've been looking at the history of Barca against Athletic, and there've always been goals. Marc Brau was saying before the game, the last time there was a goalless draw, or that Barca, there was a goalless draw, was back in 1985. So I'm sure we'll see goals in the second half.
Yeah, I agree a little bit with Georgina. This lack of goal of Barcelona, I think it's a bit worrying, but the good news, positive thing is that we have a bench with plenty of players who can also help the team to have these fresh legs for this second half. I'm quite optimistic to see the youngsters like Ansu Fati, Riqui Puig, they have some minutes today. I know that Riqui Puig has been training really well this week and that Setien believes a lot in him. Let's see, the other day he just got a few minutes. Let's see if today can be a good option in midfield. And let's see if, as Frenkie de Jong is injured, so more or less the options in midfield are a bit low. So let's see if Riqui can play some minutes and give this this power, and also Ansu Fati I think can make a good impact today if he plays.
Definitely. We'll have to make some substitutions, of course, and we'll see if Riqui Puig gets his opportunity again. And all the way in Baku, Vuzal from La Peña Blaugrana in Baku in Azerbaijan is following the game, and he's on a video call as well with all his other friends from La Peña Blaugrana. So far, we haven't been able to celebrate any goals, though.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think my prediction will be wrong, not 3-1, because by this game I can't understand that we will reach this result. We missed a lot during the game. We missed the dynamic, we missed the patterns, the connection between the players. As if this is the first match of the season, I don't see the good chemistry between the players. We miss a lot of chances to build up the game. And hopefully Setien will have some notes after the first half time, and he will add some dynamics to the game, because really we need the dynamics on the wings. We need the connections between the wingers and the midfield of Barcelona. Hopefully it will end very positively for us, but with this game I don't think we will score 3 goals, but I do hope that we will win the game, because we need this victory a lot.
Yeah, it can happen. It can still happen. We've seen crazier things happen. Anyway, we'll talk to all you guys throughout the second half and in the post-game show. Thank you very much for joining us now at half-time. Mai, I think we need a breather.
We need it, please.
We need a breather. Okay, so we're going to leave the fans with a couple of short videos of different content that they can see on Barça TV+. So let's have a look. Cada partido es peor que el anterior.
Y hola, señores y señoras. Hola.
Jenny, ven. Corre. Ven aquí, ven.
Empecé a jugar porque desde pequeñita siempre he tenido balones en casa. Mi padre también es muy futbolero. Le gustaba mucho verlo, no llegó a practicarlo, pero le gustaba, era muy aficionado. Y mi abuelo, pues cuando íbamos por las típicas comidas de familia los domingos, siempre había balones, y yo desde muy pequeña siempre me recuerdo con uno. Mis abuelos han sido pues como mis otros padres, y lo que tengo ahora, o el seguir disfrutando del fútbol, se lo debo mucho a mi abuelo, que al final siempre me ha apoyado. El estilo que tiene el Barça creo que se asemeja mucho a mi juego. Me gusta mucho el asociarme, el estar en contacto mucho con la pelota. Que esos años para mí fueron los mejores. Nunca me había encontrado tan bien, había disfrutado tanto de fútbol, había sido tan feliz, ¿no?, en un sitio. Obviamente el Barça que hay en este momento puede ser el mejor equipo del mundo. Están las mejores jugadoras y cada una nos hacemos mejor a la otra. Tengo 29 años, voy a cumplir 30, espero que me quede mucho fútbol en los pies, y de aquí adelante no sé lo que va a ser de mí o qué me deparará el futuro, pero a día de hoy quiero seguir creciendo y quiero pues seguir sumando para que el Barça consiga todos los títulos posibles.
El Barça ha de donar un salt de qualitat.
I al camp calia a un futbolista amb una agressivitat, amb un gol.
I que els rivals el comencin a témer molt més del que ja l'han temut per la manera que juga a futbol.
Calia el golejador, i et crea un golejador molt diferent.
No diré que sigui el mateix que Figo, però sí que té aquell punt de tornar-los la jugada al Madrid i aconseguir que un futbolista que sempre havia estat vinculat d'alguna manera al Madrid triomfi al Barça. Per tant, té un punt de màgia molt important.
Yo no soy un chico de si voy a meter 50 goles, pero yo sé que correr como un negro para mañana vivir como un blanco, seguro que correré.
Que ell té el caràcter africà en el sentit més positiu de l'expressió.
El seu caràcter competitiu, el seu caràcter guanyador.
Un tio molt honest, molt honrat, treballador.
És aquella força, aquella determinació, aquella capacitat de canviar el curs del partit, i això el feia especialment gran.
¿Quién era Samuel Eto'o dentro del campo? Era el mismo chaval que era fuera, el que cree que todo es posible en la vida y mientras tenemos una oportunidad hay que intentar cogerla y sobre todo hacer que esa oportunidad sea la mejor posible y ser feliz con esa oportunidad.
Ell sap que en la vida hi ha poques oportunitats i si passa una, l'agafarà. Sigui una oportunitat de fitxar pel Barça o sigui l'oportunitat de fer un gol al Madrid.
Corría con mi alma, con todas mis fuerzas, diciendo, si me dan solo una oportunidad, la voy a coger. Y la cogí. Me encuentro un buen equipo, pero lo que faltaba a ese equipo es creer que se puede hacer.
El Barça necessitava un futbolista que es volgués menjar el món, que es volgués ser protagonista només dins del terreny de joc. I això és el que tenia Samuel Eto'o.
Mientras hay vida, hay esperanza. Y mientras hay esperanza, tenemos que luchar. Teníamos hambre, teníamos ganas de demostrar que ahora es nuestro turno.
So those are some of the cool contents that you can see on Barça TV Plus. Jenny Hermoso, Samuel Eto'o, players from now, players from before. There's so much content on Barça TV Plus, and the fans should definitely join.
They should take a look at all the content we have from the Barça TV Plus, the series, the commentaries, all the things you have been doing, all the people who is working behind all the type of content. So you have to take a look at that.
Yeah, definitely have to take a look at all the content. What we just saw, Jennifer Hermoso, Samuel Eto'o, their stories on Barça TV Plus. Let's have a look at the first half stats. Let's see the numbers of this first half.
Okay.
And see what conclusions we can draw.
Okay, we have a 0-0 result, no goals for anyone. Possession, 7%, 70% for Barça, 30% for Athletic Club. Shots, 7 for Barça, 5 for Athletic. On target, just 1 for us, none for Athletic. The corner kicks, we have 2 corner kicks and then have 1 corner kick. Offsides, 2 for Barça, 2 from Luis Suarez, I think it is. Passes, 384 for Barça, 152 for Athletic. The passing accuracy, 78 for Barça, no, 87 for Barça and 73% for Athletic. 1 yellow card, Busquets. Who's going to be the game against Celta, and no red cards, no penalty kicks.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the most important things of this first half, is that Sergio Busquets saw the yellow card. It's his 5th in this cycle, so he will definitely miss the next game against Celta de Vigo. That means he will be available for the game against Atlético de Madrid, at least.
I think that's the best option for Quique Setién, because if you take the risk and you go to Balaidos and you see the yellow card there, that means you're not going to play it against Atlético de Madrid, which is an extreme.
I think maybe now, though, knowing that Busquets already has a yellow card, maybe he takes off Arturo Vidal. Because now he doesn't have De Jong, probably. We don't know, but he's out and we don't know when he's coming back.
Exactly.
So he probably doesn't have De Jong. He definitely doesn't have Busquets. So the only first-team midfielders he'll have are Arturo Vidal, Artur, and Rakitic. So I believe that maybe he'll take him off either now or very soon.
And don't forget that actually Vidal is one yellow card away
Exactly,
from
exactly. That's why I'm
suspension
saying. That's why I'm saying.
Yeah, and to make sure, because actually Arturo Vidal, since we started Liga, has been playing all the games.
Yeah.
The substitution are off, but he has been there, and he scored the first goal for us. And I think that actually, well, he's on the pitch right now.
Yeah, he's on the pitch.
So,
he's coming
yeah.
back.
But I think the key,
the
key today for us is not make the same mistake we make with Sevilla. So we have to do the substitutions earlier than against Sevilla, because it was, for me, it was a little bit late.
We need game changers. We need game changers.
Yeah.
I was told that at half-time, Ivan Rakitic, Ansu Fati and Riqui Puig were the players who were warming up.
That's a good thing for us, because I want to see Ansu Fati. I want to see him more minutes. Riqui Puig in the midfield, and I think Setien should try another things too, because if you know you're not gonna have the Yon. Actually, Sergi Roberto could be a midfield for you too.
But he's out.
But he's out too.
Yeah.
So you just have less options than ever. So
we've got Ansu Fati warming up on our screen right now. I think Ivan Rakitic will definitely get minutes as well, because he'll be needed in Balaidos. And
I'm sorry, the game against Sevilla.
Yeah, he was one of the best.
Rakitic was amazing,
He was one of the best, definitely.
I hope we can have the stats of that game.
The second half has started. The first possession is for Barça. They're attacking towards the left of our screens. Athletic are attacking towards our right. Barça, of course, as always in Camp Nou, are playing in blaugrana. No substitutions for Barça. So we're playing with Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal, with Semedo, Piqué, Langley and Jordi Alba. In midfield, Busquets, Arturo Vidal and Artur. Up front, Messi, Suarez, Griezmann. We need to see more of them, Mai.
We need to see more of them, because it's what, well, we've been talking the entire halftime and before just the halftime, because actually you have a really good team in front of you, like Athletic Club, and Barça is doing a great job, because we're not conceding goals, we're controlling possession, we're doing what we have to do, but it's just that final touch, as Sara said, so we need to score. We need to do the goals and be more effective in the forward line. So I want a goal from Griezmann or Messi or Luis Suarez, but we need that goal now.
We need it, we need it. Here, it could come here. Semedo with the cross, looking for Suarez. It was intercepted, that cross, by Nelson Semedo. Throw in for Barça. No, we definitely need more of our front men. I mean, Messi has tried, but we've seen it over the last few games. He's constantly surrounded by defenders.
But it's impossible for him. If every time he tries to get into the area or do something, and you have like 4 or 5 different players around you, like tackling you, trying to do fouls against you. So obviously it's not easy for them to, not even to score and find the spaces or give the ball to another teammate.
Yeah, no. It's very difficult, very difficult. Here is Antoine Griezmann finding Artur. Here's Jordi Alba on the left. Barça with the ball in Athletic's half. Artur finding Arturo Vidal, who's going to shift things over to the right-hand side where Semedo has Messi, but the ball goes back to Arturo Vidal. Messi has started the second half on the right-hand side. Playing wider at the moment. We saw him more in a central position in the first half. Here's Antoine Griezmann trying to turn. Piqué recovering the ball. Lovely little turn by Piqué. He's on the edge of the box. Can he find a space to shoot? No, he passes it back to Artur. Artur plays it wide to Jordi Alba. Can Alba put a cross inside? Alba back to Artur, who's on the edge of the box. Artur tries to chip it in. Intercepted by the Athletic defense, and they clear it out for a throw-in. I wonder how long Setien is going to take to make a first substitution.
And to see if with these new rules, if we're going to see like 3 substitutions in a row or just 1.
Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see.
Exactly.
We have to see. I mean, maybe a double substitution. I don't know.
That could be an option.
We could have the fresh legs of Ansu Fati coming on. Oh, here's Griezmann with a lovely turn. The inside pass looking for Suarez. And Unai Núñez was crucial there for Athletic to keep the ball from getting to Suarez. Now Athletic out on the run. Great interception by Piqué. He gets the ball to Semedo. That was a dangerous one there that Piqué intercepted, because Iñaki Williams was on the run.
And if like Iñaki Williams take that ball, goodbye.
Yeah.
Because he's so fast.
He is so fast.
It's impossible to stop him.
Barça trying to build something up here. Artur in the middle. He goes to Semedo on the right. Semedo moving forward. Semedo back to Arturo Vidal. Vidal trying to protect the ball. He has Langley in the middle. Let's see if Barca can make anything out of this possession. Langley moving forward. Over to Artur. Artur raises his head, looks for options. He has Messi right next to him. Messi over to Griezmann to his left. Griezmann finds Jordi Alba. Alba. Artur. Maybe he can take a shot here. Artur tries to cross it inside. Semedo won't take part in this because he was offside. The ball goes out for a goal kick. I think it's time to go to Bruno for some positive stories about Barca against Athletic in the past. Bruno, can you hear me?
Scored 20. Yes.
Okay, sorry, we couldn't hear you. We couldn't hear you.
So what I was saying, that no goals today yet, but we have scored lots of goals in the past years against Athletic Club. We're going to check now the highlights of the 2012-2013 season, where FC Barcelona won 5 goals to 1 in that game. And let's see now if we have the images ready, because everyone can enjoy. It was actually a really good game. Here we are. Gerard Piqué, who was the man who scored the first goal in the first minutes of the game, with his usual celebrations, his dedication to his girlfriend, to Shakira. The second goal was for Leo Messi. Let's see if he can score tonight his 700th goal with FC Barcelona shirt. Leo Messi, who scored 2 goals actually on this day in 2013-2014. Third goal was for Adriano Correia, the Brazilian player, former Sevilla player who arrived to Barcelona, and he performed quite well in the years he was in Barcelona, and scoring beautiful goals like this one. Cesc Fabregas was the man who was going to score the 4th goal after this brilliant assist of Andrés Iniesta. Cesc Fabregas also a player who was born in Arenys de Mar, quite close to Barcelona. He played in La Masia, so DNA Barça. Ibai Gomez cut distances with that goal, the 4-1. But in the end, Leo Messi scored the 5th one with that great assist also of Pedro Rodriguez. And Barcelona won again, a huge win against Athletic Club. Let's see if in the following minutes we can celebrate at least a Barca goal.
Let's hope so, let's hope so. Let's see if those goals serve as inspiration to our current players and see if we can manage to break past this Athletic defence and Unai Simon, of course, one of the best keepers. Bruno, will come back to you in a few minutes.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Bruno. And Athletic trying to put pressure on Barca here. Piqué passes it back to Marc-Andre ter Stegen. This is going to be a tough one, unless things change drastically, maybe with the substitutions.
Yeah, the substitutions is the only option you have right now, actually, if you want to change. What have you seen now from the game? I don't think that things are going wrong necessarily. No.
Because Barca are managing to keep Athletic at a distance and keep them controlled, but it's just that we're struggling to create opportunities. Here's Suarez trying to make a run inside. He was trying to get in between 2 defenders. The ball was taken away from him. And
I think we're stuck, on the same place. Yeah.
That's definitely a good word to describe it. Oh, Arturo Vidal can shoot from outside the box. No, he took too long. He took too long and they closed the gap. Here is Messi now. Messi bumps into a wall and it's going to be a goal kick for Athletic. Stuck is definitely the word. We just can't manage to get past them. And Arturo Vidal, for example, had a clear open shot right now on the edge of the box, but he didn't take it because he waited for a pass that was, it never came.
Yeah, no, never came. And I was hoping like it was a corner kick, but
Messi wanted a corner kick. I didn't quite get in the replay who was the last player to touch the ball.
Now we're seeing Riqui Puig getting ready.
Riqui Puig is getting ready. That's interesting. So I'm still going with my theory that Arturo Vidal is the player who's coming off, basically because if he sees a yellow card, he will also miss the game against Celta Vigo, and that is what is happening with Sergio Busquets. So we need as many midfielders as possible for Saturday at Balaidos. So my bet is that Vidal is coming off and Riqui Puig is coming on.
No, and at the same time, thinking about what you have ahead,
exactly.
Because it's not just against Celta. You have another big games coming. You have Villarreal, Atlético de Madrid. So I think it's really important to make sure, it probably now it's a good night for Riqui Puig to do something on midfield and help the team from his position.
Oh, great hustle by Semedo.
And make sure that,
Messi has the ball on the edge of the box. Oh, he finds Griezmann alone inside the box. Griezmann, can he score? Oh!
No.
Good keeping there by Unai Simon. Good goalkeeping by Unai Simon. Griezmann was all alone inside the box and Messi found him, but the keeper went right up to him, just right in front of him. Griezmann tried to chip the ball, but the keeper never came down to the ground and it just bumped into his chest, the ball.
Well, that's why he's one of the best goalkeepers in La Liga.
He is definitely one of the best goalkeepers in La Liga. I'd say Barca have just had their clearest opportunity, maybe of the game. What a find by Messi to Antoine Griezmann. And the opportunity missed there. Riqui Puig is waiting to come on, and that is news that Sarah Salapol will definitely be celebrating.
Yes, you know me so well, Robert. I'm very excited that he's coming on. I think that he will really help out in the midfield. He has like that eye for those very clever passes in very tight spaces, so I think that he'll help a lot. But let's go to social media because we have some cool tweets. So the first one is from Steve Jacob. He's actually tweeting from Delaware, the United States. He says, I think the score will be 3-1 with Messi finally getting his 700th goal, and then another by Messi, making his tally up to 701 goals. Then a goal by Griezmann. He really needs the goal as a moral booster and for the management to be confident in him. Força Barça. So hopefully a 3-1 would be great. I mean, 3-0 is obviously better for Ter Stegen and for the team as a whole. But we would love 2 Messi goals and an Antoine Griezmann goal.
Definitely. Sarah, sorry, I have to interrupt because we've got news on the pitch. Riqui Puig has come on. I thought it was going to be for Arturo Vidal, but no, it's for Artur. So that's Barca's first substitution. Riqui Puig on, Artur off.
Yes. I mean, I didn't think it was going to be for Artur either. I wonder why. Maybe Artur is not feeling comfortable or something, but I'm very, very happy that Riqui Puig is on the field and hopefully he can create some magic. Back to the second tweet. This fan is from Mexico, and he said in Spanish, Saludos desde Mexico, viva el mejor equipo del mundo, el Barça, vamos Messi, Suarez y Griezmann. So I love that fans from all over the world are tuning in to this game and tuning in to Match Center. We really appreciate it. And last but not least, another prediction for the game. It says, my prediction is 2-1, Messi and PK score.
PK.
So Messi scoring in a PK celebration like this would be ideal for a night like this.
It definitely would. It definitely would. Well, let's hope that happens, Sarah. I mean, there's plenty of time for it. We've only played 11 minutes in the second half. Athletic are now going to make 2 substitutions now. We'll talk to you later, Sarah.
Perfect.
So, Athletic are going to make 2 substitutions. Arturo Vidal getting angry at the players who are walking off because they're taking their time. Iker Muniain is one of the players who's going to come on, and we've got we've got a view of the fireworks outside of Camp Nou. Outside of Camp Nou. Let's just remind the fans that it's La Rebella de Sant Joan, which is a celebration here in Catalonia and in other places in the world as well. It's a big celebration. Sarah was comparing it to 4th of July in the United States. It's kind of like that. You've got fireworks, you've got bonfires. It's a celebration of the start of the summer, basically, the summer solstice. It's the shortest night of the year.
Which is crazy because it's like the summer just began and at the same time you are celebrating. This is the shortest day ever. So I think it's a good day for...
No, we can actually feel that it's the start of the summer as well because it's quite warm in here. It's quite warm. It is. And temperatures have gone up here in Barcelona.
A lot. And just like
maybe
couple of days.
We could ask for a cooling break as well in first half and second half.
We should. We should
definitely ask for a cooling break.
We're free to do it.
Anyway, 57th minute. Just a reminder for those who didn't realise. Riqui Puig is the first substitute for Barça. He came on replacing Artur Melo. So, Barça.
I think someone did this on purpose.
Okay, they've played that little trick with you. They've made it really tight. They've made the top of that really tight. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
They used to do that to Sam May, tightening the top of the bottle.
Yeah.
So
I was thinking like
to open it. Here is Riqui Puig. Riqui with Nelson Semedo Ricky getting involved quite a lot since he's come on the pitch. Arturo Vidal with Messi. Messi with Vidal. Vidal through to Griezmann. He's on the edge of the box. Griezmann with a turn. Out wide to Jordi Alba, who's going to have to chase the ball, but he gets to it before it crosses the goal line. Griezmann back to Riqui Puig on the edge of the box. Let's see if he can create some magic. Riqui looking for options. He has Busquets. Busquets plays it over to Jordi Alba inside. Pass to Riqui Puig, who tries to get it on the turn.
Arturo.
Vidal picks up the loose ball. Messi on the edge of the box. Can he shoot? Messi tries to cross it back in. It's headed away by Yeray. Simila goes up for the challenge. The ball's still up for grabs. And an Athletic player was fouled, the referee says. So,
you know, Robert, what I really like from Riqui, like every time since we have been watching him here with the first team, it's like he's always so confident and so sure about what he's doing, and he's part of the game, he's part of the team, and it's like we're seeing.
And he wants the ball, he asks for it, he gets involved.
Exactly, and he's always doing this. It's not like he's shy or he's trying to be behind the well, not let's say the key players.
Yeah.
He's always looking for the ball and be part of it, and I really like that.
Shy. Definitely not shy. It's what we like to see. Georgina, are you behind Unai Simon's goal now?
Yes, I am. Can you see me or hear me? Yes. Sorry, nobody.
Yes, we can hear you, and we can see you and hear you.
I think you will do. Yes. Okay, because I have some trouble. I don't know why I'm getting the messages that I'm going in now. So sorry for that delay. Yes, I just got installed here. You know, we have to switch sides at halftime if we want to stay at behind the goal where Barça is attacking. So I just got here.
Sorry, Georgina. Sorry, I was receiving orders in my in my ear. I couldn't follow three conversations at once, and I was trying to focus on the game as well.
No, it was not. It was not. It's not nothing interesting. I got here just when Riqui Puig was being subbed. Going in, which is a decision that I like. I mean, maybe it was too much to have him start today, but I think he can bring the spark to the team. I'm also hoping some changes up front. I don't know if you agree with me, but I'm really looking forward to seeing Ansu Fati get some minutes today.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Ansu, definitely. He was warming up. Luis Suarez was fouled now, and there's a yellow card for Unai. And yes, Ansu Fati definitely, and I'm excited about what Riqui Puig can offer to the team. I want him to be as involved as possible because that boy can create some magic out of his boots.
Yes, he can, and he knows it. I think it's very important when you're so young to believe in yourself, and you can clearly see that Riqui's got the confidence inside him, and the way he moves, he looks around, he talks to the players, and you can see that in him.
Georgina, we're going to keep you because Barca will have a chance at the set piece. I don't know, do you think Messi's too far away to take this directly? Is he going to put it inside the box?
No. I think he's going to take it directly, yes.
Okay, so let's have a look.
No.
Here is Lionel Messi, the cross inside. Oh, who can get the header? It goes out. And it's a goal kick. Arturo Vidal got the last touch. Georgina, one of the weird things at Camp Nou must be not listening to the drums, the chum chum pa, every time there's a free kick.
Absolutely. At this, then it's minute 17 now. You know what that means.
Yes.
Nothing at the stadium. But yeah, a lot of things that are missing. One very interesting thing, and I was hoping that it would happen during the connection, but I don't know, is from this side you can it works, like the lights. And I can show you this because they are happening outside the stadium, but we can see them from here. So I can see and I could show you the image of the stands, and on top of that, the fireworks, just like when we win the league.
Well, definitely, so, if you feel like you can bring that to the show, definitely do it. We've seen them on screen, and we can hear them.
Sure.
We can hear them, but the fans haven't seen them.
The thing is, when I was on the other side, on the south goal, I couldn't. Okay, that's Rakitic and Ansu about to go in.
Yes.
Is Ansu getting ready?
I see them. Yeah? Yes, both of them.
So that would be substitutions 2 and 3 for Barca. You were saying, Georgina, when you were on the other side, you couldn't see anything.
Yeah, because the fireworks were happening just behind that south goal, so we couldn't see anything from there, just hear the noise. But now that we're sitting here in the north goal, we definitely can. And they are blaugrana fireworks, so I'm thinking it was maybe it was done on purpose.
Here is Nelson Semedo, Arturo Vidal, Barça trying to create something. Lionel Messi, Riqui Puig trying to combine there, and it's going to be a corner kick for Barça. So, Georgina, we'll keep you for the corner kick because I believe we're going to score on this corner kick.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Come on, Jordi.
Let's see who takes this corner kick. If Messi's going to take it directly, he's walking over with Riqui Puig. Oh, the substitutions are being made. So, Georgina, can you see who's walking off?
Sergio is running there for Rakitic. There he goes. And Ansu for Griezmann. I think I would have subbed Suarez.
Yeah, me too, Georgina. I'm agreeing with you. I think we should give some minutes to Griezmann to make him feel confident.
And with that confidence, I think he hasn't scored today, so I think that's the longest streak of him not scoring. That's going to be the corner kick. 1 second.
Here comes the corner kick by Lionel Messi. Oh, Langley bumped into someone. Suarez on the edge of the box. Ansu Fati with the header goes over the crossbar. What a chance there for Ansu, and he'd just come in. That was his first touch.
First touch, first 10 seconds, barely 10 seconds, and already a strong header that just went outside. But just the attitude is something that I was looking forward to seeing in the second half. So 19 minutes after halftime, we're seeing that bit of spark.
Well, I don't know, Georgina, what it's like at the stadium. It's quite warm in here. I don't know what the temperature is there. The cooling break must be close
to happen. Yes, sure, but worse than heat. At least I suffer a lot from heat. I love the cold temperatures and I struggle a lot with heat. The worst thing about today is humidity.
Okay.
It's so humid. I mean, look at my hair. I had waves in my hair when I left home, and there are no waves anymore. It's because of the humidity that's here at Camp Nou. It's terrible. Players must be soaked in sweat.
We can appreciate that. When there are close-ups, we can appreciate that. We can appreciate that. Anyway, Georgina, we'll talk to you later on in the game.
Sure. Oops.
Thank you very much, Georgina. Barça hustling for the ball in midfield. Oh, good recovery by Lionel Messi, fighting for it there. Riqui Puig over there to help him. Oh, and Riqui takes it away and hands it to Messi. Messi has Ansu Fati to his left. The ball goes inside. Oh, Messi doing something unusual, which is making an imprecise pass.
Something unusual. Yeah, you're right,
definitely
Robert.
Unusual.
He never makes mistakes.
You've got Ivan Rakitic playing now instead of Sergio Busquets. So the midfield is now Rakitic, Arturo Vidal and Riqui Puig. 3 substitutions that Barça has made. Here is Riqui Puig. Barça keep the ball alive. I'm going to have some makeup done because I'm kind of sweating here. Okay, so we're seeing that live, I believe. Thank you very much, Marta, one of our producers here. Well,
it's helping you.
Helping me out as makeup artist.
The makeup.
Here is Athletic on the run now. The pass by Muniain wasn't read well. And it went into the hands of Marc-André ter Stegen. 67 minutes played of the game. Still 0-0, Mai.
Still 0-0, and I hope, like, right now with Ansu, that could change. I hope so. Because, well, the substitution, I feel bad. I must say this, Robert, if I'm honest. I feel bad for Griezmann.
Yes, he hasn't scored yet since we've come back, and we haven't seen him very much on the end of the end of opportunities, taking shots or anything. We need something to boost the confidence of Antoine Griezmann, but we also need a goal, and Lionel Messi driving towards the goal. Here is Suarez on the left, back to Messi, trying to combine. The 1-2 was very difficult there. The pass was cleared away by the Athletic defence. Athletic are waiting to make a couple more substitutions. Now Riqui Puig has the ball. Riqui is going to switch it over to Semedo on the right.
We have 2 substitutions left, right?
We have 2 substitutions left, yes, but we can only make 1 cycle of substitutions. Riqui on the edge of the box. Messi goes in for the challenge. A foul is called against Messi. We can go to Bruno for the final story between Barça and Athletic.
Yes, the final story was a great night also for Leo Messi, a special night because it was the night where he shared with all the supporters his 4th Ballon d'Or. This happened before the kickoff here with this fantastic image, Leo Messi making history once again. And then the game, it was a fantastic 6-0. First goal came after this penalty and a red card for Gorka, I thought. So everything, was easy for Barça because Athletic was playing with just 10 men during the whole game. This first goal was a penalty for Leo Messi. Then the second goal, Neymar Jr., fantastic way to finish, chipping this ball inside the box. Neymar and Messi celebrating here. A fantastic goal. Again, great combination. This time was between Neymar and Luis Suarez. Special night also for Luis Suarez, a great game for the hero Ayan. Again, Neymar Jr. inside the box. This assist to Rakitic and the player from Croatia scoring the third one. It was a good night for FC Barcelona in the league. Luis Suarez scoring the second goal of the night. Great control. Let's see if today Luis Suarez can score a goal we absolutely need it here. The hat-trick of Luis. We need it, no doubt. And the final image, Suarez keeping the ball and celebrating with the family in the stands. It was a fantastic 6-0 of FC Barcelona.
Thank you very much, Bruno, for yet another story. This Remember When section, I think it's, well, it brings us optimism, at least, to see so many goals. And hopefully, I don't think we'll see 6 today. I don't think we'll see 6 today, no. But hopefully at least one to get the win.
One is enough. One is enough. Yeah.
One is enough right now. Thank you very much, Bruno. We'll see you in the press conference with Quique Setién.
Sure.
20 minutes remaining, Mai.
The way you said it, remaining. Yeah.
Oh, lovely pass by Riqui Puig to Arturo Vidal, playing the ball forward. Suarez over to Semedo on the right. Suarez makes a run inside the box. Semedo tries to chip it into Leonel Messi. Once again, the Athletic defense managed to intercept that pass. Barca keep it alive, and Rakitic finds Messi on the right. Here is Messi with the cross to the far post for Arturo Vidal. Oh!
What are you doing?
That header went completely the wrong way. It went back, all the way back to Lionel Messi. Messi tries to find a space to shoot. Messi's inside the box. Rakitic with a shot. It's a goal!
Yes,
Barca managed to score. It was a scrappy goal. Bang, 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 bang. Quarantine celebration. Barca take the lead finally.
Finally!
It was the scrappiest of goals, I believe, but Messi, who was surrounded by defenders, managed to flick the ball forward for the oncoming run of Rakitic, who was left alone in front of Unai Simon, and he managed to score. Rakitic, who'd come on as a substitute. It was Rakitic, in fact, who won the ball back for Barca on the edge of the box. It got to Messi. Messi gave it back to Rakitic, who was alone. Right-footed finish across Unai. Barca 1, Athletic 0. What a crucial goal this is, Mai.
Crucial, really crucial. And to Unai Simon, which is a not easy one to score.
Georgina, this happened on your end, so you had the best view possible of this goal.
Yes, this is enough of the goal and the celebration, because this felt so good here at Camp Nou. On the bench was celebrating. The few people out here working for Barca on the stand are celebrating too. Thank you, Rakitic. Thank you very much.
Thank you
for your. Oh, let me show you the
fireworks.
Let me show you the fireworks. The fireworks. Ah!
You
Sorry,
need to flip the camera.
with the camera. I don't know if I can turn it around. Yeah, but I don't know if I can do that on.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
I don't know if I can do that on the.
On this app. Anyway.
Yeah, no, I don't want to show like the games. I don't know if it's
no, we can barely see it.
I wanted to try, but they are beautiful. Celebrating the Barca goal. Thank you. Thank you. Finally.
Anyway, it finally came, Georgina, and you were saying the celebration was special. I imagine it was a celebration of relief.
Absolutely. It's exactly the feeling that at least I am experiencing right now, and I'm assuming all colleagues at home are experiencing too. Finally scoring a goal after this kind of desert that we went through for the last 2 games. Well, not 2 games, but, you know, second half, first half of today, and the full game at Sevilla. And the team
Barca are close to Athletic's box again.
active.
Sorry, Georgina.
Yes,
here is Lionel Messi. playing inside to Suarez. Suarez manages to get free. Can Suarez shoot? Oh, it goes over the crossbar. Corner kick for Barça.
I was going to say that the team looked, well, it's like the intensity got back into Barca's body. And here they are, creating a second chance just a couple minutes after the goal. That's going to be another corner kick. By the way, it's Rakitic who's going to take it. He's got Ricky Puig by his side, but I think he's going to put it on the box.
Let's keep you for the corner kick. A chance there for Suarez, which was deflected by an Athletic defender. It was very close to being Barca's second goal. Here is their header.
No,
the ball left.
He didn't touch him.
Up in the air, and there's another corner kick.
Sorry.
Georgina.
No problem. There's another corner.
Actually.
It's another corner.
That's my mom's genetics. Like when she's in a stadium, she can't stop.
No, there was.
And I'm just saying.
Exactly what you were saying is Vidal was going for the contest there, and an Athletic player went down, but you didn't think it was a foul. Here's a cross by Rakitic at the near post. Athletic are going to clear that ball. Anyway, Georgina, we're ahead, which is what counts. You saw the goal from a privileged view behind Unai's goal with no one surrounding you practically, and we've got the cooling break now.
Yes.
Cooling break. I don't know if it's a good moment. Like we used to think that the cooling breaks gave a lot of energy to the team, but now the team seems like
It's a moment to relax, I think.
Like not plugged in, like so in the mood with the intensity and creating chances. You could see Ricky Puig taking the ball just to serve it again on the field. It's good. It's good to see that from the players.
Well, we would definitely need a cooling break here in the studio because it's quite warm, as we've been saying. We can notice that the summer has arrived with San Juan.
It's definitely actually it is here, right? Summer starts.
No,
June
summer
21st,
starts now.
If I'm not wrong.
I think it started.
I just realized because we're like so full in work that I didn't even realize that summer is here.
Summer is
like
here. Yeah. No, it's going to be
started.
It's going to be a curious summer with so much football, and hopefully we've got plenty of action in the month of August as well, because we'll have the Champions League, and if we've got lots of games, that's a positive sign for Barça.
Yes. I mean, I was not listening to you, Robert, because I was thinking the randomest of things. The most random of things.
Okay, well, I can see that I've got
like
fireworks
cookies?
behind me, so it's not random
nice.
today. It's not random today. They're a celebration of Rakitic's goal, and also the San Juan. I was saying to you, Georgina, that it would be a good sign if Barca have lots of games in August, because that means we're making a deep run in the Champions League.
Yes. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. Lisboa is a very hot city in summer, so I don't know if that's like the best of the decisions, but I'm already suffering.
You might if you're going, you might as well be there until the end.
Hopefully, yes, obviously. I mean, I might as well die of heat. It wouldn't matter, of course.
Well, maybe we don't have to go to that extreme anyway.
I'm just thinking of the practice. So yeah, hopefully go all the way into August and hopefully have a very, very few days of holidays this year. That would be so amazing news.
Okay, thank you, Georgina. We'll talk to you in post-game, and hopefully we can celebrate another goal, maybe.
Hopefully, let's see.
Anyway,
an Ansu Fati goal could be a win.
An Ansu Fati goal, yeah? Or a Messi goal, his 700th.
Please, I forgot about that, yeah.
We're kind of, I mean, it's resisting itself for that 700th goal. It's not arriving at the moment. We keep expecting it to happen, and so far, it's going to happen at some point.
I hope it can be tonight, San Juan, before his birthday.
I think it should definitely happen tonight.
Night.
It should definitely happen tonight.
Messi, who loves Catalonia.
Ricky Puig has space to run. Throw in to Athletic because the ball bounced off of De Marcos. Athletic are going to make another substitution. Oh, this is a dangerous man, the one that's coming in. Raúl García.
Yeah. He used to play for Atlético de Madrid too.
Yeah, and Osasuna.
Yes.
No, we know plenty about Raúl García. He's scored against Barca in the past. He's one of those players who's always uncomfortable to play against.
Yes. Yes, he's always. And actually, he's part of the where you explained at the beginning that today you didn't do the 3 points of analysis.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
But I think what you explained at the beginning is that he's part of that transitions, and he's really quickly with that from the goalkeeper and defensive line to the Raúl Garcia on the other part of the pitch, because he used to do that, and actually is the top scorer of Athletic Club right now with 10 goals.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Didn't realize that. Raúl Garcia was having such a good season.
Even before than Iñaki.
Yeah. Here is Barca moving forward. Luis Suarez has time to think, and he sends the ball over to Ansu Fati on the left. Here is Ansu Fati. Let's see if he can create something. Ansu to Ricky on the edge of the box. Ansu and Ricky, two names that I like to pronounce as first-team players. Suarez switches it over to Arturo Vidal. Lionel Messi getting involved. Athletic defending with 6 men there. Ricky Puig. Back to Jordi Alba, and Ansu has it on the left. Barca slowly building.
I'm super happy for Rakitic because I think he deserved this.
Oh, he definitely did.
And not just the game against Sevilla. Like today, he was doing an amazing game with that 5 minutes he already had on the pitch.
Great through ball to Lionel Messi. Now Messi has time to think. He doesn't have very many defenders on him. He can find space to shoot. The shot by Messi goes wide.
Messi.
And he's disappointed with himself there because he missed the target by inches there. Great pass by Semedo through to Messi, who was on the right. He cut in, took the ball to his left foot, got past 2 defenders and tried the curler, which went only just wide. Oof, so close.
So close. And it's not normal to see Messi failing this. It's like it's a specialty.
No, it was kind of his trademark goal.
Yeah. I hope he can score anyway.
Athletic have the ball. Forward pass by De Marcos. It's going to go nowhere. It's a throw-in, and we can go to Sarah Salapur with 10 minutes remaining in the game. Sarah, finally, we've been able to celebrate a goal.
Yes, I'm very happy. And I'm so sorry if I look very dark. My light broke midway through the game. I think it was celebrating the goal. I don't know what happened, but the lights went out. So I'm sorry if I look very dark and you can't properly see me. But I'm very happy about the goal, and I loved how Leo Messi just jumped into his arms. That was like the cutest moment ever. Did you guys see that part?
Yes, we did. Yeah. A special. We were saying it was a celebration of relief.
Yes.
Yeah. After all that, I mean, I think they were playing great. It was just that final touch that they were missing, that final pass, and they finally got it. And yeah, it was a scrappy goal, but a goal is a goal, and hopefully that will be the 3 points.
Okay, let's go to the tweets in a minute, Sarah, because Athletic have a chance at the set piece, and they're very dangerous here. Muniain is going to put the cross inside. Piqué heads it up in the air. Semedo heads it forward. And Barca will manage to get that out of a dangerous zone. The ball is pickpocketed from Lionel Messi. Oh, Athletic could have a chance here. The ball's inside Barca's box. Ansu Fati running back. Good defending between Ansu Fati and Ricky Puig. Barca managed to clear the ball away. Athletic have it again. Now switch it over to Valenciaga on the left. Here's the cross by Valenciaga. Well intercepted by Arturo Vidal. Good interception. Athletic keep on playing. Rakitic defending now. It's a corner kick to Athletic, and they're very dangerous here at the set piece.
Don't say that.
No, we're going to go to the tweets as soon as possible. While Athletic take this, just remind you that in just a few minutes, you can see all the highlights of the game on Barca TV Plus, so head over there for post-game reactions, Quique Setién's press conference, and the game highlights, of course. Here comes the cross inside, headed up in the air by Semedo. Now Messi is going to boot it away. Oh, and Barca could have a chance on the counter-attack. No. Sarah, take it away with your tweets. Or not your tweets, the tweets of the fans.
Okay, so this one is from Paul. And he says, this is a question for you guys. Can we really expect Messi to play full 90 minutes every single game with this hectic schedule? What do you guys think? Do you think he will be rested? Do you think he'll be taken off during some games, maybe in the second half? Because there are, after this game, 7 games to go, all very intense. What do you guys think?
Okay, in actual fact, we were talking with Maya about this just earlier on. that ter Stegen and Messi are the two only players who've played the full game in each of these, well, now 4 games, because I don't think he's going to be taken off today. And I do believe he should be rested in some game. I mean, when? I don't know. Maybe if Barca build a big lead at some point and he's taken off in the second half in one game, maybe against Celta, hopefully. I don't know. I mean, I definitely think he should get some rest, but Messi is well known. Oh, another cross inside the box. Oh, it's a goal kick, I think. A goal kick. Raúl García almost got the header.
Oh, God.
Ter Stegen came out, the ball went past him. So what we were saying is Messi is well known for self-regulating during games. So he at some point in the game, he just brings it down a notch as well and takes rest during the game. When Barca have the ball on the other side or when the opponent is attacking, that's when Messi tries to self-regulate during the game.
Yeah, no, he knows his body so well, and he knows when to make runs. He doesn't just make runs because he needs to make runs.
Exactly.
He times his runs perfectly, and I think that's what makes him play for, I think that's going to help him play for so many years, hopefully. More than just 3-4 years. I'm shooting for 38. That's the year I want him to play in. But another tweet that we got from a fan, it says, "Come on, Messi. I know we can get the 3 points, and Messi will score his 700th goal. If we win tonight, and Messi gets his 700th goal, and Real Madrid will drop points, it will be the perfect weekend." Forza Barça. Yes,
hopefully.
Would be the perfect weekend.
Sarah, I have good news for you, because I know you like Martin Braithwaite, and he's just come on for the final minutes, replacing Luis Suarez.
Oh, nice. Okay, who's coming off?
Oh, Suarez.
Suarez, okay. All right. Let's see what he can do. I mean, there's not that much time, but we know Martin Braithwaite has that speed, and he's very eager and very motivated. So hopefully he can do something in these couple last minutes. And then we had another tweet I agree with this tweet. He says, Vicky Puig changed the game, and I think that when Vicky Puig came on, the midfield kind of shifted. They became much more intense and led to that goal. And I think it's a great confidence booster for Vicky Puig, and Setien will hopefully give more minutes to Vicky Puig. He deserves it.
Definitely, Sarah.
Sarah, apart from Ricky, I think Rakitic too.
Yeah, Rakitic as well. Anyway, Sarah, we'll talk to you at the end of the game. Sorry, you were saying?
Okay.
No, we'll talk to you at the end of the game, Sarah.
The next tweet was also that Rakitic is not fired.
Yes. Okay, so Barca have a free kick here, and there are no drums at the stadium, no chum-chum-pa. But could this be chum-chum-pa?
Chum-chum-pa.
There could be a Messi goal coming here. It's a free kick which goes straight into the wall.
I didn't have time to do it.
No, we didn't. We had no time. There's no build-up to this now.
No. We just have like what?
3.5 minutes left until the 90th minute of the game. Barca have a 1-0 lead. That would make Sarah right in her prediction.
Well, yes, 1-0 result. I was hoping for another, but wait, because probably Messi can score his goal, number 700.
Yeah, because you said 2-0, right? I said 3-0, you said 2-0, Sarah said 1-0.
Yeah, at least we have what? 8 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, so we've got 3 remaining now. We've got 3 remaining now. Oh, Piqué's gone down.
Yeah, doesn't seem like.
Piqué's gone down, and he's talking to the referee. I don't know if he's going to require medical attention or not. Vicky Puig is helping him to get up.
Oh my God.
He's touching
he's asking,
the inside part of his right leg, the abductor.
Well, I think it's better for him to...
I think it's better for him to just go into the striker position, and maybe Ivan Rakitic moves into the back of defense, because if he has to make a run with the speedy athletic players, we'll be in trouble here. Semedo passes it forward to Lionel Messi. He's on the run now. Messi chased down by Unai Núñez. Messi comes to a bit of a halt and passes to Riqui Puig. Barca are going to keep control of the possession here. You were saying, Mai, that there were minutes still remaining. Now 2 plus added time. I think there's going to be 5.
4 at least. 4 or 5.
There have been several substitutions. Oh, lovely move by Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati's inside the box. Can he shoot? Ansu to the edge of the box. Messi with a shot. Oh, it goes wide again.
Messi.
Once again,
What's happening?
Messi attempted the curler. Ansu Fati setting it up from him. I think it got a touch off of an Athletic player because, yeah, there's a corner kick. Corner kick. Ansu Fati set it up. And Messi with the shot, which was deflected by the Athletic defense. Corner kick for Barca. Riqui Puig is going to cross it inside. Here's the cross by Riqui. The header by Gerard Piqué goes wide.
Mauri is telling me something that is true. In 10 minutes, it's Messi's birthday.
In 10 minutes, it's Messi's birthday. Well, we want an alert, definitely. We want an alert at 12 o'clock to celebrate
Should I
Messi's
put it?
birthday. Well, they'll tell us. They'll tell us.
Okay.
They'll let us know. They'll let us know.
Because they're too busy sometimes.
No, they'll let us know when it's 12 o'clock. 1 minute remaining now. We've just got a replay of the goal by Ivan Rakitic.
Let's
by
remind
the way.
the people, Robert,
Oh, yes, of course. Wait a minute. I was just having a look here.
Barça TV Plus.
Sorry, Maya. Wait a minute, because I was just having a look at some information here. Rakitic has scored his first goal in La Liga. He hadn't scored yet. He hadn't scored yet this season.
Oh, this season.
This
I was
season.
like, what?
No, this season, of course.
Obviously, this season.
Yes, and yet
Because
now
he
you were
scored
making
last
the important announcement, of course, that
Everyone have to go to Barça TV Plus for the post-match highlights, press conference, reactions, the best analysis, and obviously all the things that we can offer you on Barça TV Plus.
Post-game interviews with the players, Quique Setien's press conference, and game highlights. Be sure to head over to Barça TV Plus once the game is over, because there is where you'll see the highlights for the first time, definitely.
And all the content, like in few days, you can watch the highlights, the full match, everything from this match.
Definitely. 5 minutes of added time.
5.
Let's see if we can get another goal in these
Messi's
5
goal,
remaining
please.
minutes. Messi's 700th goal.
And
Need
birthday goal.
A birthday goal, exactly.
It could be his first birthday goal, right? I wouldn't know that. Too many years.
Well, I
scoring.
mean, for Barca, I would say definitely.
Yeah.
Taking into account the fact that we never play at this time of year.
No.
So I'd say for Barca, it would definitely be his first birthday goal. Here he is, Messi. Back to Rakitic. Barca keeping the ball in Athletic's half. Oh, it's taken away from Arturo Vidal. Not the best of passes there. Rakitic,
Good, Rakitic.
Running back
Super necessary, yeah.
to try and win the ball back, but he committed a foul and he's shown a yellow card for
No,
it.
but that's fine. That's fine because actually it's a really clever yellow card.
It was a clever tackle. I thought he got the ball.
Yes.
Bizga. Oh, no, he didn't get the ball. He didn't get the ball.
Yeah, but it was necessary to do that because they were running alone. And do you have Piqué is on the pitch, like he's not perfect?
No. We need to bring their transitions to a halt. Definitely. That header goes over the crossbar. The chance was for Unai Núñez.
4 minutes.
Almost 3 minutes and a half now. The chance was for Athletic Bilbao. And Maya is suffering here. I'm suffering as well. We're both on the edge of our seats. It's quite warm. And
intense.
We want this to end and for Barca to get the much suffered 3 points here.
Well, I was hoping at least 2-0 because I think we can do better. But it's not that easy. And Athletic Club, like you said, in the last 5 games, we have won just once.
Yeah.
Which is not a good number. It's not normal in us against Athletic.
Bit of tension now on the field. Arturo Vidal went up for the challenge with Bizga, got him in the face. The referee called the foul. Athletic play the long ball. It's going to be a goal kick.
Come on.
So now Athletic are going to put pressure on Marc-Andre ter Stegen and the whole Barca system for bringing the ball out. Garitano biting his nails.
Do you think
just outside of Athletic box?
Piqué is going to stay the rest of the game, right?
Yeah. Well, Barca can't make a substitution.
We don't have any?
Well, we've made 4, but we've made them in 3 cycles.
That new rule is a mess for me. I don't get it.
Well, it would be the same. It would be the same if we'd have made the 3 substitutions.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be able to make the.
Yeah, but
change.
having that circles and that you have to do this. And
well,
you
I
can
mean,
do
it's
the
basically. I think it's
substitutions on
basically
this time.
the same as it always has been. I mean, you get You get to interrupt the game 3 times, which is what you get to do in normal football. It's just that you get to do more substitutions. I think it's all right. Long ball by Semedo to Braithwaite, and Braithwaite gets it back to Leonel Messi. Let's see if Barca can create a chance and maybe score a second goal here. Riqui Puig is going to switch it over to Ansu Fati. Ansu is on the left. Ansu can take on the Athletic defense. Here is Ansu again. Oh, clever defending by Athletic to take the ball away from Ansu Fati. They predicted his move. 1 minute and a half left. Here is Ivan Rakitic with the ball for Barca in Barca's own half. Riqui Puig.
Nice.
Combination with Arturo Vidal. Arturo Vidal plays the long ball to Jordi Alba, who has to run for it, but he's going to have time to think about the cross. Here is Alba, the cross to the far post for Arturo Vidal on the volley by Vidal. Ansu Fati hits the post. Oh, the save by Unai Simon. A second chance for Ansu Fati, and it hit the post. Barca keep it alive. Here is Riqui Puig. Riqui Puig, oh, he was looking for the pass inside to Nelson Semedo. Was intercepted by the Athletic defense. Now Barca have the ball on the edge of the box. Braithwaite to Ansu on the left. 1 minute remaining. Less than a minute, in fact. And then you can head over to Barca TV Plus for the highlights.
Messi.
Lots of intense stuff towards the end of this game. Messi's on the edge of the box. Messi keeping the ball. Messi has Riqui Puig close to him. Messi keeps it. Messi is going to play it out wide. Nelson Semedo. Messi has fouled.
No?
Messi has fouled. The foul is called.
5 minutes for his birthday.
5 minutes for his birthday, and I think the best present would be to score from this free kick. What a great build-up.
4 minutes.
And a great double chance that Barca had. Alba with the cross. Vidal with an excellent volley at the far post.
Oh.
It was saved by Simon, and the loose ball created an opportunity for Ansu Fati, who hit the post from almost point-blank range, but he did have Unai in front of him. On the edge of the box, we've hit the 95th minute. This will be the final opportunity of the game, and Lionel Messi is 21 meters away from goal. He's scored from here many times. Can he put the ball over the wall and inside the net? We'll see in just a few seconds. Here is Lionel Messi with the opportunity. It hits the wall, and the referee blows the final whistle. It's Barca 1, Athletic 0. 3 crucial points for Barca, Mai, and an important, a very important win.
Very important win. We're expecting a little bit more from the team, but it was not easy. I think about the entire game and talking about every line on the pitch, we were a really good job, all of them. I think the substitutions were right because Riqui Puig brings something new, Rakitic, Ansu, and obviously, well, I was expecting something else, another result, but important to have the 3 points and keep fighting for La Liga because it's our goal.
No, definitely. We're in the fight for La Liga. We're now 3 points ahead of Real Madrid. We'll talk about all of this in post-game. Crucial win against an Athletic side, which was very, very hard to beat today. And you were saying, Ivan Rakitic, what a crucial goal he scored. It was his first in La Liga this season.
Yes.
And he came out big today.
Yes. Actually, and it's